Lake Effect Media and Spartan Nation present Conneaut Spartans football on WOW TV, 1360 AM and WOW 102.9, and always free. Brought to you by your great Spartan sponsors. Conneaut Dairy Queen. Enjoy lunch, dinner, or a cool treat soon at your Conneaut DQ. Chris Brecht State Farm Insurance. Here to help life go right. Conneaut Savings Bank. Come grow with us in Conneaut and Austinburg. University Hospital, Conneaut Medical Center. Advancing the science of health and the art of compassion. Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices every day. And Gertis Pharmacy, family owned for over 60 years on Main Street, Conneaut.
And we're live from Madison High School. Ben Jarvie and Matt Jarvie from 1360 WOW Sports and 102.9 FM. And thank you for joining us. We're excited for the finale, the senior night for the Madison Blue Streaks, as your Conneaut Spartans travel all the way over to Lake County and match up against a very formidable CVC team in the Madison Blue Streaks, sitting at 6-3 overall. We're going to kick it over to actually a replay from last week's coach's show, where Matt Jarvie sits down and talks with Coach Rocco Dobrin at the practice field. And we'll come back right after this, after listening to those two over here on WOW Sports.
And it's the Chris Brecht State Farm Insurance Coaches Show. Week number 9. Number nine, a little Beatles humor there.
That's right.
Start off week's number 9, but season's going along. Coach, last week it was a tie score in the second half. Tie game, 14-14.
No, it wasn't.
In the second half.
Oh, yeah, I got what you're saying.
In the second half it was.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, we came out. It took us a half to play. I've said that too many times this year.
Yeah.
You know? We came out and played the second half, and I was proud because at that point I didn't know. I thought they might just lay down. But, bowls went off, our offensive line went off, and it was their ones, too. That they never took their ones out, so it wasn't like we did good against our JV team or anything.
Right.
We came out and we played. We got a stop, which we didn't get a stop the whole first half. Got a stop, scored 2 touchdowns. So, yeah, we did some good things second half. I just, some things happened early in the game, and I felt like heads went down, and I don't know, that's the one thing that we got to figure it out, You could be down 2 or 3 touchdowns, who cares? Like you can come back,
Yeah.
And they had that punt return for a touchdown, interception for a touchdown, and I know that got called back, but I think even so, their heads went down, and that's never happened in the 15 years I've been here against Edgewood. They've always played against Edgewood, so it's kind of disappointing in that. I didn't feel like their effort was there the first half after a couple of bad things happened. You got to keep your head up. So I was happy they came out and had fun the second half and played.
Yeah, absolutely. I know what you're talking about. It was, and they never expected that too. I know. I don't think anybody really did, but they just got hot. I think that's really what it was. Everything they did seemed to work really well for them in the first half.
Yeah, absolutely. And we knew that they could put up points, but we just wanted to be able to match their points or get a stop here or there.
Yeah, and you're right. I mean, all season long they've been putting up points, so it really wasn't a surprise.
No. Now I thought we could have stopped the run better. A lot of their success has been throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Great quarterback. He's good at running the ball, and they have a great little running back too. But we thought we should be able to stop him. We thought our inside guys, our linebackers, could do a better job and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's Pope you're talking about.
Yeah, Pope. Yep.
Yeah.
And he had a small little kid, and he had a heck of a job. We couldn't, we kept trying to tackle him too high. So get back to the drawing board. You got to tackle better. That's the name of the game. And those big guys, we started tackling legs a little bit better. Now they got a small guy, and they thought, we can tackle him high. And those small guys, they got a low center of gravity. You really got to get them low.
He was deceivably strong, too. I think
very strong.
He ran very strong. He really did. Yeah, and that's very true. And I think overall throughout the season, your team has done very well to take care of the ball. There's been a couple of games where it just got away from them, and that might have been one, too, where just a few mistakes, turnovers,
absolutely.
and so forth.
And too many turnovers for sure. And some of those turnovers were, some were Colby's fault, some of the receivers' fault, running the wrong routes or running a route not the right way. And
very true.
But second half we cleaned it up. Bulls ended up rushing for like 170 yards. The offensive line did good, like I said. We completed some easy passes. It, should have been able to complete the first half. So now let's move on. When you get a game like that, and you don't, all you can do is learn from and move on. So
That's true. Very, very true. Yeah, and you had a couple things too. Looking ahead, like you don't know where you're going to be next year when this team comes together and how it's going to gel and all that. And you had a nice pass reception with Josh over on the near sideline, and he was tickled to death when he caught that ball. Ran over out of bounds, and you just don't know how that's going to work out for next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you put things together.
Absolutely.
But you got a lot of things to work with, and I know it's got to be tough with 11 guys leaving the team.
Yeah.
A little bit, but
Yeah, we got 11 leaving, but we got not all of them are starters.
True.
So obviously you will be in a new quarterback situation, so that's always a question mark, and got to get the next guy ready at quarterback. But our running back, most of the receivers, most of our DBs, our linebackers, they're all coming back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
JV QB did a nice job coming in the game late in the game, though. Looked real good. Had everybody kind of playing together and got some things done.
Yeah. He's doing a good job.
He really is.
And I think he'll put the work in the off season to be okay next year. But it's just you never know. Like, it'll be a new learning process for him to gel with the other kids.
Yeah.
So instead of throwing to those JV guys, he gets to throw to Harris and Vera and JT and those kind of guys. And you still got Cedinos. So, most of that receiving core, Goudge is doing really good right now. So most of that receiving core is back. So it'll be nice, for any quarterback to throw to those guys.
Absolutely.
But he's just got to get on the same page as them in the offseason.
Cedino, too. A nice pass coming across the middle on a slant from the far side. Caught the ball. Kind of got clipped in the side a little bit. And I guess that gave him a rib, I think, right?
Yeah. He got a little rib injury, broken rib. So he might be out for the rest of the season. You got to go back to the doctor, but he'll definitely be out this week. So.
Well, he's certainly proven himself this year.
Absolutely. He had a great season for a sophomore. A lot of good catches, got lots of good touchdowns, and he really impressed us.
Tell me about the 8th grade squad coming up that are going to be your freshmen next year. You keep an eye on those guys, too, as well. Is it a big squad down there, too?
Yeah. They got another, there's right around 20, give or take.
Okay.
They had a great season, 7-1. It's a great all-around team effort with those guys. That Blake French is a good quarterback. He's doing a really good job with the offense, and he's good on his feet, and he throws a good ball. And Josh Harmon, I know, Mason Webb, those guys got some great catches, those kind of thing. There's a number of guys that have done well in that group. Obviously, you go 7-1.
Oh yeah.
There's going to be a lot of guys doing a good job. So, but we're excited to get that class up. Hopefully, we could have another freshman team again. Like we did this year, and then a JV team, and a lot of those freshmen this year could be on the JV team next year, and so forth.
A lot of starters and stuff, like you say,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, at least guys you're putting in. Another part too that we always get to, and it seems like you should rename it. Should be a coach's corner on regulation or whatever like that. You were out on the field for that face mask.
Yeah.
Okay, they marched it off 15 yards, and then you went out on the field and you talked to them about something.
Yeah.
And what?
So. And to my knowledge, which they agreed with later, so I think I'm right. If a play like that happens behind the line of scrimmage, they should have marked the 15 from where it happened, not back at the line of scrimmage, because that face mask happened 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage or so, or somewhere around there. So they should have went from that mark, not from, because then it becomes like a 25-yard penalty. If they go, because that would have been a 10-yard sack, and then they go back to the line of scrimmage, and then they mark a 15 from there. So it's almost like a 25-yard penalty. And they're supposed to go from where it happens
from the point of the infraction.
Yes.
Yeah, they made some changes on that.
Then they just moved it back 5 because I think at that point they didn't know where it happened.
Right.
Because they didn't keep track. So they were like, we'll say it happened 5 yards behind the play, but it really happened about 9 or 10 yards.
Well, that's what they moved it back. I thought it was a 10-yard penalty again. I'm thinking, how did this happen?
It was 15 yards, but it was, because it happened the other way against us the week before, and that's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, because I remember there was a penalty, that the other team made versus us. We got 15 yards, but it was from where it happened, so we still had 2nd and 5.
Right.
Still we didn't get a first down because it happened back so far. So
we were talking about that up in the booth too, and there is a 5-yard incidental face mask too.
Yes.
If you get your hand on you, we both talked about that. I think last week or something like that. But 15-yard then automatic first down ordinarily.
They're trying to make the penalties not super long. So
right.
If you get holding in the backfield, say it's 3 yards behind the play, that used to be a 13-yard penalty because it would be 3 yards back plus another 10. Well, now they go back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be second. It's going to be 1st and 20. It's not going to be 1st and 23. Well, they're trying to do the same thing the other way. If there's a penalty that happens in the backfield on the defense, it goes from that spot, so that you don't get a huge, because really that, like I said, would have been a 25-yard penalty if they would have done it,
Yeah, but that's very true. Coach, wish you all the best here, and we got Lakeside coming up here. They're probably primed for something to happen with Connie with them. As well as anybody.
They throw the ball, man. They like to sling it down the field. They got a lot of good receivers, and the quarterback just put up a lot of yards. And they'll run to keep you honest every once in a while, but they're pretty much like we don't really. It's coming. They're going to throw the ball. They're going to throw it deep. They're going to do some quick pass game, to get you moved up a little bit, and then they're going to try to hit you on the deep ball. And they run a very similar defense that Edgewood ran. They have a 3-3 stack.
Right.
And they do got some young guys out there. They're a little younger than they've been in a while. That's probably why their record's not so great. But they're going to come out and see that we lost the last couple, and they're going to go after us. So we got to be ready to play. That's
right. Coach, wish you all the best. May the Spartans be loaded with dragon slayers.
Thank you.
That'd be great. All the best Friday night, though.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
It's been the Chris Brecht State Farm Insurance Coaches Show right here on WOW TV.
Conneaut Savings Bank's convenient online and mobile banking services is fast and easy. Using your PC, tablet, or smartphone at ConneautSavings.com gives you access to
And the music lovers alike, this is the 2025 edition of the Madison High School Blue Streak Marching Band. The Spartans will be back deep to receive. Our officials this evening are referee Steven Zunner, our umpire Marty Sigler, our linesman Brian Johnson, our line judge Tom Bigley, our back judge Phil Chapin, and our center judge Jerry Buckley.
And we are good. You're listening to the Conneaut Spartans Sports here on WOW TV. Matt Jarvie along with Ben Jarvie. And getting ready for a football game, the finale of the year tonight. The Blue Streaks are at home on senior night against the Conneaut Spartans. And there's the kickoff. Ball is downfield, caught at the 5-yard line. Looking for room on the far sideline. Gets out and then finally out of bounds, but all the way out to about the 30-yard line. They're going to mark that at the 30 exactly. It'll be 1st and 10. Good field position for the Conneaut Spartans.
Yeah, not a bad kick, but good room for them to go on the far sideline. Try to get over there. So not that one. I don't think, do you? Oh, whatever. Okay. Oh, I see.
Well, we'll see if they start off with where they left off against Lakeside. And that is in a very narrow spread here right off the bat. Stiltner is back in a shotgun. Gets the ball, is handed off. Looking for room on the near sideline. Gets across the 35. They'll mark that about at the 36. It's a good pickup. 5-6 yards on the carry.
Yeah, that was Alden Goudge.
Alden Goudge on the run play.
Yeah, like a sweep play over to the close sideline and stopped by Gavin Mayfield, defensive back for Blue Streaks, 2nd and 5.
Alden Goudge was the player of the game in the previous week to last week. And then last week we decided to anoint him again with the Lakeside game. There's a handoff up the middle this time, Isaiah, but they're waiting for him. No gain on the play. Gets back to the 36, and that's about it.
Yep,
pretty tall task, really. I think they're going to come in here and do very well with the Madison Blue Streaks. It's quite a team. They really are.
Yeah, we've talked about their record stands pretty strong right now. 3 losses, 1 to Perry, 1 to Holy Name, and 1 to Geneva. They're all pretty stout teams. So
I'll say.
Madison's really fared really well against Edgewood and
There's
Lakeside.
The pass. It's connected at the 39. Looks like they're marking that on the 40. He might have had a toe out there, out to the 40-yard line. And that'll be a first down, automatic first down.
Yeah, that was number 11 with a reception for Conneaut. That would be Nick Vendetti, I think. That's what I got with that. So that's a first down, Conneaut.
Vendetti's been being used a lot more here in the past couple of weeks. I think they're trying to spit polish him up for next year to get his position all ready.
Ooh, nice pass.
Nice catch across midfield there, almost to the 45.
Brady Vera with the over. It was just like a down and in.
Yeah.
Right across the middle, and Colby with a nice pass over the middle. And that's another Conneaut Spartans first down, keeping the chains moving. Since the Jefferson game, they've just been really finding their way through the air, right? They just haven't really tried to run the ball too much early, get the passing game established.
So Colby Stiltner is off to a hot hand and a hot start here tonight. Handoff, there's Isaiah again up the middle. This time he gets a couple as he breaks across the 45. They're going to mark him all the way down to about the 42.
Chase Wyndham on the stop for the Blue Streaks.
Chase Wyndham on the stop for the Blue Streaks, and that's a 2nd and 6, we'll call it.
That's been Isaiah's story all year. You can stop him most of the time, but you won't be able to stop him completely. And very few times has he been stopped for the entire game. Another handoff, Isaiah again, this time going off the left guard. Only a couple that time. Pickup of 2.
Brings up a 3rd and 4, we'll call it.
Chase White on the stop. 3rd down. 5.
Conneaut Spartans are going to see what.
See if our cameraman has a resolution where he's got that set at on there. That was a good question, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
look at the ref stops him and he's in the backfield talking with Isaiah and Colby. We don't know what he's talking to him about. He's interrupting the offensive rhythm of the game here. One wide out on each side. Colby's looking to throw. Roll over to the near side. It's connected. Gets down to about the 33-yard line and out of bounds. That's another first down, Conneaut Spartans.
Yep.
The first down brought to you by Chris Brecht State Farm Insurance. It's always a good time to get together with Chris and his great staff. Check out ways of saving money by bundling your insurance or looking at the coverage or whatever you have to do. 593-1191, Chris Brecht State Farm Insurance. Here to help life go right. Go right. And isn't it great when things go right in life, huh? Like they are right now for the Conneaut Spartans.
Yep, and they're 3 consecutive first downs and looking pretty good right now. So
Stiltner to the line. Isaiah back off his right shoulder. Gives it to Isaiah, looking for some running room, but he runs into a couple of blue streaks instead. He got stopped as the left side of the Conneaut line got pushed back, and that's exactly where Isaiah was heading towards. And I think he was kind of confused on what to do.
Yeah.
The direction he was going in to look for a spot.
That was DeAndre Weatherspoon.
Oh, Spoon's in there.
Yeah, and he got stopped immediately. I missed who it was. I think it might have been Cameron Mullen. Might have been 77, the big guy, the senior, up in the middle of the nose tackle, 6'0", 275, so a pretty big guy.
Yeah. Everybody's lined up, but Colby's talking it over. And they're going to head over to the sideline for a timeout here from the Conneaut Spartans. And this timeout's being brought to you by Conneaut Dairy Queen. Why don't we cover those guys? Keith and his great staff up there always appreciate everything they do for the Conneaut Spartans and for the entire community. And if you're out and about, remember they got the Fall Blizzard menu lineup is up there. It's available for you, any particular type of flavor you want, like the pumpkin pie blizzard. How about that? They've got one that meets your fancy, or if you want to looking for a place to go, the $7 meal deal is a great thing they've got too. So stop into their dining room.
Yep, beautiful, good dining room.
Oh, it's a nice dining room.
We've said it a couple times this year, but I'll say it for the record. It's the best Dairy Queen. 50 miles easily. It is. On a 100-mile radius. It's
yeah, you're right. There's nothing in Erie like it at all, is there?
No, they don't quite have it. There's 3 of them in Erie, but they're not nearly as good as the one here.
So Coach got to talk it over with Colby. We got the line back together here. Narrow lineup. They got one wide out on the far side of the field. Colby's talking again. Players are coming in and out.
7:03 left in the first. Conneaut with a long second down.
Colby in the shotgun looking to throw across the middle. There's a flag on the play.
Yeah.
And
false start, so already a long second. Now it'll be a very long one. So
was that our air horn that went off though?
I think it was there. That's a Madison Blue Streak, the train horn.
They've got one?
They got the train horn.
I think everybody's got one anymore. Used to be when I first heard it, I always thought it was probably our team,
Yeah. Well, that's what the Blue Streaks are, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, they rock that every time they have a celebratory
I guess
thing.
so.
So 2nd and 19. Oh, it's a long one. Got a couple tries here, maybe 3. Coach might go for it on 4th.
Yeah, things are stalling out here for the Spartans. Colby back in shotgun, gets the ball, looking to throw, rolls out to the near side, lets one go downfield.
Oh.
And there's whistles, though, beforehand.
Another false start. Oh, boy. Yep, see, yeah. So, 2nd and 24 now. Man,
Boy.
They're losing so much progress here that they just got.
Yeah.
Can't believe it. Man, this is going to be a tough one to try to figure out how to get through this. So, with
And they're coming to the line again.
No, there's not.
3 wideouts on the near side, 2 on the far side. Colby is looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball, fades back. It is going to the far sideline. Oh, It was close to being connected, but he didn't quite find the handle.
Yep. That was intended for, I think it was Brady Vera on the far side.
Looks like him with his patented long white stockings, sports stockings.
Yep. So.
Stiltner's pass incomplete. 3rd down, 24.
Yeah, so 3rd and 24 still.
3rd 24.
Gonna try another deep shot, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'd keep trying with that. I got 2 shots on that, I would think.
Yeah, I think they'll go for it on 4th, being inside the 50, but you can't really expect them to get it. If they don't get anything here, I don't know how much of a prayer you're expecting.
Colby's back. He throws to the sideline, a little flank out pass, and he's put down right then and there, only a pickup back to about the 45-yard line.
That was Brady again.
And nothing on that play.
Yeah. No, it was incomplete. It came out of his hands. So.
They need a lot more than that, and they'll be punting the ball from here, trying to put the Blue Streaks deep down near the end zone. At least not making it easy for them.
Yep. So, yeah, might as well punt because there's no chance of really getting this one.
Ball is away. It's a good punt. That's Jacob Thompson on the kick.
Oh, and bobbled.
Yeah, it was bobbled. He finally picked it up, making a run for it on the far sideline. Gets up and finally forced out of bounds around the 32-yard line. Tommy Gebhardt?
Yeah, Gebhardt. Yep, Dom Gebhardt, number 5. 6'0", 180. He's a sophomore, so that was a good return. I mean, but he also had daylight on that side, so not really much of a challenge going over there, but they get the ball all the way up to about the 33 after a nice kick, too, by Thompson.
Blue Streaks are in a tight formation. It's a running play. Coming to the near sideline, kind of a slant towards the sideline. Gets across the 40 to the 41 and out of bounds.
And yeah, that was Peyton Berman, senior running back, 5'7", 170. Nice little stout guy, short and stout, powerful guy, but moves those legs real quick.
Yeah.
So he got a nice pickup of 8, so it's a 2nd and short situation coming.
And a pitch out. Oh, and he grabbed in the backfield and wrestled around, thrown out of bounds.
Dragged down by Brady Vera on the corner.
See a loss on the play on that run.
Yeah, that was
about 2 or 3 yards.
It's good, just good penetration by the Conneaut front 7. The linebackers really crashed in around the outer tackles real quick. Got to the outside and flushed them in. 3rd and 4, so they lost 2 on that one. 6 minutes left in this first.
It's a run play again, this time off the left guard. Defense catches him, but not until he gets out near the 50.
Yeah, Berman the ball carrier again, and he picked that one up. He got plenty on that one, about the 45, so.
They're marking that at the 47. That'll make it 1st and 10 for the Blue Streaks. As we said, the opening in the game here, the Conneaut Spartans came out and were playing really effective football. I think there's a lot of confidence in this team now with their passing game. Oh, this time he's across the 50, running backwards, pushing backwards against the Spartan defense, and finally gets himself almost to the 45. And that's into Spartan territory.
Yep.
You know how they seem more confidence in their passing game. That's what we're seeing a lot more of here, and rightly so. I mean, last week I think was a culmination of the entire season. How this thing has been coming together.
Yeah, and it's Seems like, yeah, they had to really score a lot of points last week, and the game of the century last week to really win. It's going to be
Randall
tough to
Jr.
try to.
That's a handoff run to the far sideline, and he is down, but not till he gets all the way to the 40. That's number 10, right? That's Randall Jr.
Yeah.
Will Randall Jr.
Yeah, that's number 10.
Willie Rand.
Willie Randall Jr. Senior, 6'4", 215. The size on these kids is unbelievable. That was another Blue Streaks first down.
This time he's under center. Run game is set up there. He rolls out. He's going to throw the ball. Looking across the middle. Completed at the 30, and he's got running room. Jumps across the defender all the way down to the 15, and he's out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a good play action fake by Randall. And number Nusker. Yeah, number 13. Mason Nusker, 6'3", 230, tight end. That's like a D1 college tight end size player. But a good play action fake. Alden Goudge, not being the biggest guy out there, dragged him out of bounds. So good play, but, nice play action pass for Madison.
Another running play up the middle. And they're going with a run game right at us, usually off the left side, left guard or left tackle. And it seems to be rather effective here tonight so far.
Yeah, Berman's just a good power runner, up the middle. He can get to the outside, but I think they're going to find some really good space between the tackles with some of the size on these guys on the line. 6'5", 280, Montagner.
All the way down to the 10-yard line, though, for here. And Blue Streaks are knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Take the snap. It's a handoff quick up the middle. This time gives to the fullback position. Pushing ahead all the way down to the 5, where there's no whistle. And they're still kind of moving forward, so.
Helmet came off. A little bit of a tush push, they call that.
Yeah, I can see that, not being a forward progress because you got basically both teams combined.
Yeah.
In one big group, but it's at some point you have to determine if that group is not moving at all, and when you call forward progress. That came up last week. We were talking about that with Lakeside. It's clear about what is forward progress, but not about the timing of it. It seems a lot more clear when it's a quarterback in the grasp. That whistle gets blown rather quickly because nobody wants to see the quarterback getting thrown to the ground or something like that.
No, I mean, you got to blow the whistle if you're stalled out. But they must have been inching along. The refs thought
Randall Jr. keeps it. He was going to run, but he got caught up there at the 6-yard line and then put down.
Chase White, the ball carrier for the Blue Streaks.
Yep.
Chase?
Yeah.
On the stop. Second down goal.
Yeah, I think that was. I missed who that was. I don't know.
I can't see it on the.
Yeah.
Hard to see it on the roster, but.
We've had a lot of tough time with the jerseys too, on our side. So,
it's a run play. That's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Berman. Yeah.
Blue Streaks.
Peyton Berman scores the game's first touchdown.
So they got fireworks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they got the fireworks and the train horn.
They got the train horn. They got the fireworks.
Yeah.
There's no noise ordinance. There's no fireworks ordinance.
No, they're not worried about it.
Not in Madison. No, yeah, we talked about that. I talked about that with Joel because you and I have run into that before at some schools we've been out there where after their home team scores a touchdown, fireworks went off. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
And I don't remember what schools it was, but
I remember Harvey had the nice light display.
Yeah.
The program. They're going for two. They're running down the outside.
And I think he got in. I'm telling you what, if I was in the stands, I would be moving. I couldn't handle a whole game with somebody with one of those horns. I really couldn't.
I think that was Patrick Clark, kind of with a sweep on the outside.
Yeah,
Patrick
I think
Clark,
you're right.
Number 4.
Number 4, yes.
And
he's a senior, 5'11", 170-pound wide receiver and defensive back.
Right. 1:58 left to go in the first. It's 8-0 Madison. Conneaut trying to find that mojo, the rhythm they had in that first drive.
Yeah.
You know, and then you just had 3 false starts in a row. So you just got to try to find that again, but clean up some of the mistakes.
You know, the game is kind of forming into what we thought it might be, too. It's going to be the running game of the Blue Streak versus the passing game of the Spartans.
Yeah.
Right now, they've made it work for at least 8 points. There's a run play up the middle. Trying to find something. I don't know who that is right now. He got some room when he gets around the corner. He's gone to the races. Only one guy to catch him, and that is not going to happen.
Yep.
Touchdown, Conneaut Spartans.
Yeah.
I thought he was down, but he kind of moved over to the left of the sideline.
That was Witherspoon, right?
Hard to see those numbers clear on that far sideline.
Is there no flags? I think, or is there a flag? I don't. Yep, there's a hold. You got a flag. I love that.
They got to be kidding me.
I love that too. They blare that horn, that train horn, as soon as they get the holding call.
Jeez.
Yeah. So.
Well,
it was all the way back at about the 40 was the hold. So.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
I mean, if I could quote Chuck Guglielmo, it would be, "What now?"
Yeah. What now?
He needs. We need to get a campaign together, making up T-shirts.
Now what?
Let's say, "What now?"
Yeah, I know, and it backs him up all the way to the 30. I mean, if the foul was on the 40, that's too bad. I mean, that's like 4 consecutive offensive penalties. Well,
see now that was not from the point of the infraction at all. That goes back to it's a pitch out. But it doesn't go anywhere.
I think it was 10 yards from the flag is what I thought it was if they threw it at the 40.
Well, we'll have to, any of you folks at home that are going to be looking on WOW TV trying to find out what happened there, you can go back and look at instant replay.
Yep. And
which I do.
Bulls with the carry, and he lost 2 right out the gate, or 1.5, we'll call it. 2nd and 11. Upcoming.
So far, you know, I think we've got a football game here. I'm just wondering how it's going to end for us. Stiltner gets the pitch, throws the ball across the middle. It is completed.
Nice.
And he gets down across the 40. I think they'll mark that at the 41. That could be a first down.
Yeah, they got to move him. Yes.
They're slow. Picking a mark. There it is. There's the mark. So that's the first down.
No. Oh yeah, they did. Okay.
Yeah,
they didn't move the chains. The
I know.
chain guys are moving slow as dirt. Yeah.
And I bet the clock's running too.
Yeah.
Usually, you know, they're supposed to give them a little time to move those things if they're not doing it quickly.
They're not. Yeah, they weren't. But Conneaut was in the huddle, to be fair.
You know, now that there's less to do, they never bring them out on the field at all anymore. You think they'd be better at what they do over there on the sideline. But, hey, they're working on it. So that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Stiltner back, gets snapped. Throws the ball again, this time over the sideline. It is caught and out of bounds at the 45. Pick up of 5 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, Alden Goudge with the catch, about 5-yard pickup. And that's going to end the first quarter. Conneaut coming up with a 2nd and 5 as time expires in the first. They're driving, folks. We're going to take this brief timeout and come back right after this and more on WOW Sports.
Question is, when is it time for an Oreo Reese's Blizzard? Well, through the month of October at your Conneaut DQ. Relax in the dining room with your cool treat and grab a 4-piece order of chicken strips complete with toast, fries, gravy, and a drink. Dairy Queen appreciates your support of the Conneaut Youth Center and the Miracle Day events too as well. Remember, a custom designed DQ ice cream cake is great for your family fall event. Conneaut Dairy Queen for cool treats and great eats. We'll see Boo at your Conneaut DQ.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey,
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Switch to State Farm and you could save. In Conneaut, call me, Chris Brecht, at 593-1191 or visit me at brechtinsurance.com.
We're here for all pro edge rushers, for pregame tailgaters, for family fan cavers. We're University Hospitals, the official healthcare partner of the Cleveland Browns, and your hometown team of experts for sports medicine, heart and vascular, everyday care, and more. And we're here to keep you at your quarterback rushing, here we go cheering, holding your breath in excitement best. We're University Hospitals, and we're here for you.
And we're back. Working on some technical difficulties here. Coltner's back. He's rolling out. Got some heat coming on him. He throws the ball and pretty much throws it away. I guess there was a receiver or two that were somewhere in the vicinity, but it's going to be fourth down and 5 now.
Incomplete. Conneaut might want to go for this one just to try to keep the pressure on Madison, try to get down there and score.
Well, if they were deeper into Blue Streak territory, I'd say yes, but I don't know.
Let's do it.
Well, you know, they were calling that often last week against the Dragons, but against the Blue Streaks, it's a little different.
Yeah,
a little bit different.
Well, I don't know. It looks like they're.
He's going for it.
Yeah.
He gets the ball, looking to throw, rolls out the near side, gets turned around, lets it go.
Ooh.
That's a.
Nope, and they wanted a flag, too.
Well, there's a lot of contact there.
There was a whole bunch there. It was Tyler Alley was tank.
And it was not. Yeah. Madison was not going for the ball at all, and they took the receiver out.
Yeah, it was Devontae Harris was
the
intended
We've
target.
seen that before, too, and I don't understand that. This was last week, somebody ran up on the legs of Devontae, and they weren't looking at the ball. They weren't turned around trying to make an attempt to catch the ball or knock it away or anything. That was not happening. So, but it wasn't interference. I don't know what interference is if that's not interference. When the receiver's going for the ball and you prevent him from getting there.
Right.
There's a reception out the side. It is completed. He's got room to run, too. One guy to beat. Ooh. And that's a touchdown for the Madison Blue Streaks.
Yep. That was number 4 again. I think that's Patrick Clark.
Yeah. Quick work there. Very quick work.
Man, yeah. First play back on that drive. Madison just takes it up to 14 points.
That's 14-0. Madison is up on us now in the second quarter.
See, yeah. I mean, I guess you're right. Maybe it was ballsy to go for that on fourth down.
Well, yeah. Against a team like this, I mean, the best you can do is keep them deep in their territory and make it at least hard for them to score by having to go all the way down the field. And you get a chance for something to happen with your defense, and that didn't happen there. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good.
Yep, Gephardt with the kick, and it's good. And Madison's got their kicking game going now. And it's 15-0 Madison up over Conneaut real early in the second quarter.
It is.
It just seemed like it just changed like that.
You know, I don't think that we're not playing bad. I think we just need to we got to pull this thing together.
Well, I mean,
Conneaut still is in this game. I think they have the ability to play with the Blue Streaks. The biggest problem is defending against their run.
Yeah, defending them at all.
Yeah.
I guess last week, right, we learned that we couldn't really slow Lakeside down all that much when we needed to.
Right.
We just had to score more than them at a more efficient rate. And make more with the ball, keep more time of possession, and just keep moving the ball forward. So now it's kind of like same thing here, down 15-0. You're going to have to keep that firing rate going. But they've just stole out when they started looking like they were getting some type of offensive rhythm. So
Blue Streaks are lined up on the 40-yard line. We'll see what they do with this one. They'll probably just kick it away is what I would do. See if you got a guy with a leg that a few players seem to in the CVC to get it into the end zone with a touchback. Ball is out. It is bounces once.
Oh, and it was close. Conneaut did not pounce on it right away. But they did. But
I didn't see if there was any contact at all. But all of a sudden they came running up from back near the goal line, trying to get the ball and cover it up like somebody had touched it.
Yeah.
Perhaps it did. I don't know.
Yeah, Nusker was the one that was closing in.
11:30 left here in the first half. It's 15-0 Madison here so far, but Conneaut has been playing some football tonight. They have. We marched down the field. We weren't able to get a score due to a couple penalties. I think penalties is really what has shot us in the foot quite a bit.
Right.
As well as some mistakes, too, as well. But other than that, they have played well from time to time. So, and we haven't seen much from Isaiah yet, but I would expect him to start breaking loose also, especially if we can start moving the ball through the air. Colby's back, throws the ball. Oh, there was a lot of traffic over there. I mean, look at that. There's 3 players over there where he threw the ball.
Yeah.
And a 4th one not far away.
That was intended for Aaron Johnson.
Well, anytime, and he's a great receiver. I'd love to have him get the ball. There's no question about it. But anytime you got 3 defenders on one side, you've got to have a couple of guys elsewhere that are on one-on-one.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. There was too much. It was a short down and out.
Yeah.
And you probably need to be looking the other side.
Well, that's a difficult thing too. There's a running play. Isaiah's got it this time. He gets it. It's a nice move. Not a whole lot of a pickup there. He gets out close to the 24. I think they'll mark that.
Yeah, that was weird. It was kind of a slant out, then cut up, and then back out.
Yeah.
He's
trying to make things happen. So
yeah,
I give him credit for that.
Not much really to show for it, but 3rd and 10 upcoming.
Where are they marking this at? They're marking this at the 23, I think. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. So Conneaut trying to get set here with a couple on each side. Wide left and right. Looks like we got a timeout coming. Yep, Conneaut calls the timeout. Rocco wants to talk this over. Well, wisely so.
Timeout's brought to you by who? Save-A-Lot.
Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store, dollar quality.
We'll talk about that in a minute, but I want to tell you about some of the other stores that have joined the Conneaut Save-A-Lot plaza of businesses over there. Fast Break Cafe is one of them that is all the way back in that corner by the grocery store, by Save-A-Lot.
I haven't been there. How is that?
Well, they got a sign up now, but I think they're doing rather well. I mean, people seem to really like their food.
Yeah.
And they're open Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 until 2, 9 until 2, and then Saturday and Sunday from 9 until 2.
Okay. Not Tuesdays.
Or something like that. Maybe 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay.
But they're open for breakfast and lunch is their main thing. So the Fast Break Cafe, it's nice that the West Side finally has a nice little breakfast place that they can call their own. It's nice in there. They got some, going plenty of places to sit down and have a cup of coffee and some breakfast.
Well, yeah.
Chew the fat a little bit.
But we're talking about Conneaut Save-A-Lot.
Oh, I thought I said Conneaut. Yeah, I know that, but still, he owns the plaza, so George likes that. We'll talk about that because there's also the kids' place up there, the Wild Jungle game place. It's farther up by the old movie theater now. With the weather turning bad, that's going to be a great place for the kids too.
Yeah.
There's a snap. Colby's looking to throw the ball. throws it across the middle. A lot of players going down. Did he get the ball or did he not? He did catch it.
Yeah, he got it.
It is a first down. No flag on the play.
Aaron Johnson with the catch.
That's good.
He turned around. I think Colby almost threw it behind him a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
And Aaron had to turn back like this and kind of fell forward, made sure to keep everything moving forward. A first down, Conneaut. Ball's up at the 39 now.
Aaron Johnson, he's that nice, big, strong target that we've got. Gets the ball out there, and he's tough to bring down once he gets the ball. So throw across the middle again. It is tipped this time. Blue Streaks were coming in there, and one of them got a hand on the ball.
Yep.
Pass is incomplete and brings second down.
Yeah, that was Cameron Mullen and those guys coming off the end. Yeah. Nate Henderson, those guys. So.
Well, we got to keep, the Madison always is very good on defense, and they're well coached. You got to mix it up on them. You got to keep them so they're guessing and wondering. I have no idea what they're going to do. And there's a handoff. That's Isaiah gets the ball. He skirts out to the outside. After he kind of slid when he was trying to go up the middle, he lost his footing when he was sliding, and then he cut back out. And he's almost to the 50. They're marked that at the 47. So we'll say that it's a second down and 2 for the Conneaut Spartans.
Yeah, it was nice. Nice run, good awareness by Bowles.
See, not big yardage for Bowles, but he breaks it to the near side and turns it into a nice running play.
Well, an 8-yard pickup. Yeah. That was nice.
High snap.
Another handoff.
He got the ball away too. I was surprised he got the ball away. It jumped so high in the first place. And then he comes down with it and hands it off.
Yeah, but he had no chance. I'm not sure he had a chance anyway with a clean handoff or not. They were back in the backfield immediately.
Right, I agree.
He lost a yard there, maybe a half. So fourth and 2. You go for this one. I mean, you're still not at midfield, so you're close. But they went for it before on longer yardage. Maybe you go for it now.
I say they have to. You know what I would do? I would do that running play.
Yeah.
Colby, he doesn't do it. This time he gives it to Isaiah. That's their bread and butter up the middle in the running offense. So that's a smart play.
Yep. Just a straight dive, like a halfback dive up the middle.
Yeah, well, he almost got turned around, too, where he was running backwards, but we've seen Madison do that tonight, too.
Yeah.
That no matter which way they're facing, they're going to still be pushing downfield. Okay?
Yep.
Keep it moving downhill,
Yep. That's a Conneaut Spartans first down, though.
That's a first down. Yeah, we were talking about Conneaut Save a Lot. We know about them. It's a great place to save money on your food bill. So stop in there and see how much money you can save on your food bill. Colby is back. He takes off running instead, but he lets it go. Not across the. And did that get caught?
No.
Receiver came back for it.
Yeah. No, way underthrown for Alden Goudge.
Pass incomplete. It'll bring up second down, 10.
Intended for Goudge, who is deep, but Colby's moving forward. He's on the run. I think he would have been better off if he just took off and went for it. So if he just tucked the ball and ran. I'm sorry, I think that was actually Vera with it. So
downfield?
Yeah, downfield, but he underthrew him. I mean, the defender almost had a better play on the ball.
Well, I know, but he kept moving downfield, and our receiver came back, and I was hoping he came back and got to the place of the pass.
It fell just a couple yards short. But
there's a handoff up the middle. Isaiah gets it, and he's busting loose. Hard-fought yards all the way down to about the 47 across midfield.
Gebhardt, who we've called a lot tonight, made the stop for Madison. And third down and 4, we'll call it.
Good hard running offense here from the Conneaut Spartans, though, against a really good defense in the Blue Streaks.
So, yeah, it's going to be another tough one, but
it's been a heck of a season, too, and we're really fighting for, this last win for our record. Coach has done a lot with his team this year, and they really want to get a win here if they could. There's a pass. It is. Oh, he had to come back and turn around.
Spartan pass incomplete.
Incomplete.
Yeah, no, not a good, well-thrown ball. It was too far out. That was intended for Devontae Harris, yeah. So 4th and 4.
4th and 4. What do you do?
Well, you go for it since they went for it before.
Well,
you're closer now, at least.
I would try to draw them off sides and then call a timeout.
Oh, did they? I saw the guy jump off the edge. Mullen jumped, looked like he jumped.
Flag on the play against the defense.
Yep, they did. They got him.
I just called that.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't even think everybody got set yet.
No, yeah, I
think if anything, they must have just got set.
I think he was. Yeah, I think he just got down on the 3-point, and he took it. That was 77.
That's a 5-yard
penalty, they got it.
And first down.
They got it. Yeah.
Here we go.
It's like that's how you drew it up, right, Coach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colby's back in a shotgun. 3 wideouts on the far side, 2 on the near side. Back in that pass offense. Looking to score on that this game. Ball across the middle, wide open.
Oh, yeah. You hang on to it?
I think the defender got a hand on it, possibly. I don't know.
Yeah, they got it. Nope. That was complete.
That was,
complete to Alden Goudge.
It's Vera.
Alden Goudge.
Alden Goudge, okay.
I think so.
It's hard to tell. I mean, there's been a few other players that started wearing those high white socks.
Yeah.
And now I used to look for them to tell if it was Brady Vera or not.
Yeah.
Now there's others who have those, so. Well, I hope everyone is enjoying the beautiful fall weather. Well, we had a lot of lousy rain here recently, but we're going to be coming out of that. The temperature's going to stay cool, but we're going to have some sunshine coming back into the area, so that should do it. Everyone should be able to get out and really enjoy the beautiful fall weather.
Oh, I know. It's temperatures last week or two has really calmed, like cooled down big time.
You know, it is really special around here how beautiful it gets. And I always hope that we don't get too much of a hard winds, because you know what that does? It clears the trees out like that.
Yeah.
You know, we get the colors changed, and also we get, wind gusting to 35, 40 miles an hour, and they're gone within a couple of days. You know?
Right.
So,
it's the way it goes usually, but
you hope everybody can get over to Springfield and drive down Old Lake Road to North Springfield, where Peggy Gray Candies is. It's a beautiful drive down through there.
Right.
Raccoon Park is right the other way.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, we like it. We like seeing the foliage.
Yeah, even Lake Road in Conneaut over towards Kingsville.
Yep.
Down to Township Park. Beautiful area down here. Up here in northeastern Ohio. There's a running play again. This time, not much.
As you can see, too, the horizon here on the camera is just beautiful in Madison.
Yeah.
A lot of good colors there on the tree line covering the school. So
that run play.
1 yard, second down 11.
Second and 11 just kind of collapsed on the Spartans on that run play.
Yeah, the gap got plugged up. That good front 4, or 3 really, for Madison.
They can't just allow this to stall out. We've got to get something, where we're in here again. There's a run play up the middle. He's caught in the background. Nothing there. Yeah. I love Isaiah and how they run the ball, but sometimes on a good, smart defense like this, if you telegraph it too much, you don't have too much of a chance.
Well, yeah. I mean, the Blue Streaks got a 3-4 defense, so it's all about the Conneaut front line against those 3 linemen for the Blue Streaks. And Cameron Mullen is the one that he keeps flopping. He keeps switching between the left side and the right side and trying to find gaps, and he found the right side gap there. So,
I would try to develop somewhere you could conceal what you're doing a little bit until the last second. Any way you can And Colby's back. It's the ball. Passes across the middle. It is received and out of bounds, almost to the 24-yard line. 23-yard line is we're going to mark that one out.
Nick Vendetti,
Nick Vendetti, another catch for him. He was the first receiver of the game, and he gets back going with this another one.
He was very active last week too. Vendetti was very active in that game. So
Yeah.
And I thought he did a great job. He really did.
Yeah. No doubt, and he's been called on by Coach quite a bit more lately. So, and we're going to see him next year, right? So he's a junior.
That's why Coach. Coach has been having a lot of guys in the game getting ready for next year.
Yeah, I think he's actually a sophomore. I said junior, but yeah.
This is going to be a kick from the 24 or from the 30. The ball is up. Is it long enough?
Not even close.
The field goal attempt is no good.
Yeah, Conneaut gave it a try.
That was well short.
Yeah, I mean, that was a long kick for Thompson, so that was a crazy one. But I know he's got a good leg, but, Kaya, too, has been out since, week 6, maybe? Five or six, so she had some good kicks early.
She was very good.
Yeah.
Tremendous, and I felt bad for her that she got injured.
Yeah.
And it's still early in her very young career, and something like that where she had her.
And
it's a run play.
No, he's throwing. He's
throwing.
Yeah, kind of a. Oh man, he caught it. Deep ball. Immediately caught, and it's a big pickup all the way down to the 35.
I don't know how he held on to the ball that long before throwing it.
No, I know. No one was.
Pass complete to DJ Parsons.
Parsons. Yeah, DJ Parsons, another name we haven't called yet. 6'2", 175, wide receiver.
In fact, I didn't even think he was going to be throwing the ball anymore. I thought he had handed it off because it was taking so long in the backfield.
Oh, yeah.
How can you have that much time in the backfield before you throw the ball?
I think that was the whole thing, and Conneaut bit on that really hard with the play action.
Here's a pass play. He's looking downfield in the end zone. Well defended. And there's it. Yeah, he's calling for offensive pass interference is what he's asking for there.
Yeah. It was deep, though. It was uncatchable maybe by everyone. Intended for...
That was Aaron... no, I don't know who that was.
That was intended for Parsons again. So.
Yeah, I can't think of who that was down there in the end zone. Well, he was the receiver didn't really have good position on the ball to catch it. Actually, the defender did, and he was trying to get past the defender, and you can't, you have to be very careful how you do that.
I think it was Kaysen Hayes on the defensive back on that side.
Kaysen, he's had a great year this year too so far. We started nicknaming him Sure Hands Kaysen.
Sure Hands, yeah. Yep.
He's done rather well.
He's come a long way with his catching ability.
Yes, he has. It's going to be great to have him back too, huh?
No, he's a senior.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's graduating.
Oh, missing that.
He's at the top, yeah.
No reflection on his grades at all. I'm not saying that.
They're taking their time getting the ball set up, and so we got 2nd and 10. Ball's on the 34 with 4:40 left to go.
Across the line.
Oh, goodness. Yep. Encroachment.
Is a defensive offsides. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. 2nd down, 5.
Yep. And move it up, but not a first down. But 2nd down, 5 to go.
Well, that's the hard stuff right there. Any mistakes you give to the Blue Streaks is really a dangerous thing.
Yeah.
Passing play against a pitch out.
A little pitch out.
On the sideline, it's a first down, and then is he still moving?
Looked like he was. Berman kept those legs going,
Then he finally pushed out of bounds, but not until he gets a first down.
Yeah.
Moving the markers now. That'll be down to the 20-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in the red zone again.
You're lined up. Randall in the shotgun. Now he's going to talk it over. He moves his running backs around.
Yeah.
Back in the shotgun. Randall's looking for the ball. Gets the ball. Hands off. Is good time going off guard, off the right guard. Still moving downfield into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Streaks.
Yeah. Berman. Good old Berman. watch that guy. He doesn't look like he's moving all that fast, but those little legs just keep moving.
He went through a lot of defenders too.
Well, he pushed off a couple here, bounced off the one, and then cut around.
Yeah.
And he's so small.
He was in big traffic too. He was.
He's so small, people kind of lose him, like Max Gleason a little bit. They just can't quite find him in the thick of it.
Going for 2, and they got into the end zone for 2 points. So on top of it, it'll take them to 23, Ben.
Yeah.
23-0. Madison has got the lead on us here.
Yep. As we figured, it was going to be a tough game to try to hang on, for Conneaut.
And I still say it's actually, if you take away the mistakes and the turnovers that you've had, it's a closer game than the score looks.
Yeah.
And I hope our Spartans believe that. We've got 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the first half.
Yeah, Conneaut's got to try to just figure out. It seems like they haven't struggled moving the ball, but they have no points so far, and they're going to have probably one more drive in this half. They got to get some points on the board just to make it interesting again,
Yeah.
So, and really figure out how to get in there, once you get to the red zone or just past the 50, how to make some
kick. It's a low kick, or it's caught at the 10-yard line, going straight up the middle. Finally breaks to the left a little bit, gets across the 30. They're going to mark that at the 31-yard line.
Yeah.
1st and 10 Spartans.
Alden Goudge.
Alden Goudge, we're going to play, at halftime, we'll play a repeat of a Dairy Queen player of the game that we had for him before, because he played great last week. His receptions were unbelievable.
Yeah.
And, a couple of them, too, where he's running straight down the field with his hands in front of him, trying to catch that ball. I don't care who you are, that's hard to do.
Yeah, like over the shoulder.
Yeah, it's coming straight over top.
Yeah,
and he did it twice.
That is unreal. Without that, you don't win that game, right?
Cody's looking to throw the ball, and he doesn't get it. He goes down instead. Had a lot of defensive pressure on him. And most of that from Peyton Berman.
Flag came out.
Peyton Berman,
yep. The running back too. Yeah. Flag came out way late, like after they already called it dead. The flag was thrown.
Yeah, it could be. Usually it's a holding. If it's back on the sideline there, it's holding, trying to protect Colby.
Yeah, it could have been that. Conneaut's getting hit real hard with the penalty bug, though. They're not. Referees haven't given them any breaks, and okay. There was penalty on both sides, it looked like. Referee's not signaling all that clearly. Okay. I think it was offsetting.
Could be.
I think. And then he went over to go talk to the Madison coach. No, I'm sorry, the Conneaut coach. I'm sorry. We're on the far side. Went over to go talk to Rocco about it. I think.
Well, all the length of these games have been on these discussions they're either having in the middle of the field or on the sideline. So we'll have to wait and see what that means.
No, I don't. That's not.
Till then, we'll tell everybody that Conneaut Savings Bank, thanks much to them too, that's one of our great sponsors. If you're looking at making life easier with your banking, remember to learn how to do mobile and online banking. It's either with your laptop, your tablet, or your smartphone. Makes life easier. You can check on your account balance or whatever you need to do. Learn about things that are available. 1st and 25 now.
Yeah, they gave him a 15-yarder. It must have been something, I don't know what it was.
I don't know what that was.
Like on Sportsmanlike? I don't know.
I guess so. We've had a bunch of those.
Oh.
There's a pass play, but something happened to the receiver.
It was Alden Goudge.
He was all alone, but he kind of lost balance.
Yeah, well, he went down to one knee, and then it hit him right in the chest, through his hands, and it bounced right off.
That's a bad place to
Good throw for Colby. But yeah, I mean, and that was good separation on the down and in. But just hit him right on the hands and off the chest.
Yeah, this will be the story of the game here tonight. I think was the the number of mistakes that we've committed against the Blue Streaks.
Yeah, and I think they're struggling to not commit penalties too. I mean, they're struggling. They can't get away with holds right now. But they have to hold in order to get any type of separation from them. So, seems like not good. They're getting set up. Get him, yeah.
So it's a little Miller.
Yeah.
Little Miller worked his way in. Of course, the little bugs and it's like a little moth, a little Miller, trying to get out of the cold weather. There's a snap. It's a running play up the middle. He's got room. He almost broke that one free, Ben.
Yep.
Got almost to the 25-yard line, just shy of it, I think.
That was a good run.
Somebody had
Bulls looked like he had a full head of steam.
Yeah, somebody had him by the ankle.
Yeah, it was right. Bottom tackle. I mean, good tackling by Madison. They're not making many mistakes, They know how to tackle single guys. They don't need to gang tackle like some teams.
But if he would have pulled that ankle free, he could have been gone on that one.
Yeah, good pickup. Good pickup of 8,
There was still a defender or two downfield, but Isaiah has, he would have been in his element then.
Right. And they called a timeout. Not sure who's talking it over. I missed who called it, but
it's 23-0 though right now. We're in the 3 minutes 26 seconds left here in the first half.
Yeah,
second and 17.
During the Conneaut Save-A-Lot halftime recap, we'll go over some of the stats maybe you got from last week.
Well, I guess we could. We could go over some of that.
And
because most of the stats tonight that we would go over in the recap would be not good stuff.
Yeah, not much is worth saying, I think, other than just talking about the seniors. We can just highlight the senior team since it's their last game in a uniform, so at least Conneaut uniform, and talk about each one. So,
okay, this is third down. Third down is 17. Colby is back in the shotgun. Gets the ball, looking to throw it, completes it. Almost out to the first down. No, I mean back to the line of scrimmage, I mean.
Yep, incomplete. So 4th and 17.
Yep.
I mean, Conneaut, there's no way they're going for that one, right?
So I would not want to do that. No way. And on these punts, that's where we're missing Carrick Dobrin in these punts. I mean, he was just starting to get his punt really together. A good-looking ball.
Yeah.
And that would have been very advantageous to have that right now.
Yeah, he's been out quite a while.
Here's
You're right.
the kick. It's kind of a low kick, not up in the air a whole lot. Caught about at the 45, and he's running all over the field. Finally gets the near sideline and wrestled down, but not till he gets across midfield to the 39.
Yeah, Tyler Alley, I think, was the guy, return man. And good field position again for Madison. So you're right, like you said, it's been a long time since we had a good punter, that really was consistently the guy that was really good. And this year, Carrick came right out and looked like he was the best one we'd had in a long, long time. And
and it's hard to find a really good punter.
Right, exactly.
I remember this one guy at school. I'll tell you in a minute here. Quarterback Randall lets one go, going for the end zone. And it is caught.
Yep.
Touchdown, Madison Blue Streaks.
Wow.
Get the horn going, get the fireworks going, get the train going.
That was
I think that was number 14 again, wasn't it? Peyton.
Might have been Peyton Berman.
I think it was.
Or 13. It might have been Mason Nusker. I missed who it was, but a big pass. It was 39-yard pass. Yeah.
It was a Nusker.
Well, obviously, I think the game plan, no matter what the score is for Madison, first down, as soon as they get the ball, the first play they get the ball back, no matter where you're at, you just throw a deep bomb. That seems like that's their plan, and they've executed on that twice.
And the kick is up, and it is good.
Yeah, it makes it 30-0.
30-0, everybody.
The second quarter really is starting to get out of hand. How's that? Is that better? Is that better?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Sometimes you don't want to talk right into it. You see how it is here? Yeah. Like it goes right underneath, right past it.
Yeah.
And that way you don't have any
ambience. I don't think it sounds different though.
Well, a little bit.
You tell me. Why don't you watch the replay and then get back to me on the static on it?
You know, the one good thing is we're going to get the ball back, Ben.
We're getting the ball back.
We got 3 minutes left here in the first half, and we get the ball back, and it'll be 1st and 10.
And we got 3 minutes to make something of it.
Yes, we do.
And and like I said the last time, I sound like a broken record, but they got to make something of the first half and try to score.
Well, and there was no reservation about what we were in for here tonight. Madison is clearly one of the premier teams in the CVC Lake Conference.
Yeah.
A lot of talent, a lot of raw talent.
Some people.
Oh, look at that.
Some people.
It is caught. And he's trying to grab it. They're trying to wrestle each other forward to get out of the end zone. Yeah. And I think each one of them prevented the other from getting the ball to get out of the end zone.
Well, I don't know why they ran out, though, because I think they could have knelt down.
Well, he touched it, though.
Yeah.
And then it went into the end zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought that you could still kneel down, I suppose, but yeah, they probably tried to bring it out, and they're going to be in the worst field position they've had all night.
Yeah, it'll be terrible. Of course, it'll be a test for them. Maybe that's what the whole game was leading to was this point.
Yeah.
We get the ball down at the 3, and we got to march 97 yards for a touchdown.
Thumbs up, right?
That's where we've been heading.
Yeah.
You know what? And these guys can do it. And they've been shooting themselves in the foot all night. Maybe they're going to say, okay, let's start from 1 and not stop until we get in the end zone.
Yeah. We'll see.
Oh, that was a late hit too, I think.
Yeah. They didn't get anything on that play though.
Nope. And we're officially into the not stopping the clock for the second half now. We're into that realm.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing about everyone, trying to get out of this cold weather, maybe in their car and get the heater on afterwards, because it's a little chilly out.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be tough to try to make something of that with no stopping the clock. You're not going to get downfield fast enough.
There's a handoff up the middle. He got running room. He had a lot there, and he finally breaking it free. He's got one guy to beat.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Finally gets pushed out of bounds.
Chase White with the that was the player we were looking for. Chase White, the one that drove him out of bounds. And at least that should.
He almost broke that one. Almost broke that one wide open.
Yeah. Should hopefully stop the clock.
It looked like he had the whole near side of the field wide open to him. Then all of a sudden the Blue Streak defense kind of came right and filled right in that spot. They reacted rather quickly to that.
Right. Yep.
Still a nice, decent little pickup. Makes it 1st and 10. Out at the 22.
This is a good, probably Conneaut's biggest pickup of the night.
They just took a second off the clock, too, so I don't know what that was about. There's a run play. That's Isaiah. He could go all the way. One guy to beat. No one's going to catch him tonight, folks. Touchdown, Isaiah Bowles.
Man. Yep.
Like I said, he'll get his yardage eventually.
Oh, no, that was Witherspoon.
Oh, that was Spoon.
Yeah.
Hard to see, though.
Yeah, it looked like a different running style to me, and it was in the shoes. Those
that was Spoon on that run?
Fluorescent shoes, yeah.
All we can see is the side of them.
Yeah.
Tremendous run. Sorry about that, Spoon.
Yeah.
Nice run. I made a comment to him, too, that, when I've seen him, his running style this year has resembled that of Isaiah early in the season last year, where Isaiah was a little hesitant. He didn't really know about, hitting the seam, maybe slashing. He was always trying to complete that sweep. Right. Sometimes you want to end that sweep and slash straight upfield in between the tackle and the guard or whatever.
Yeah.
And Spoon has kind of looked like that, too, and I see him coming around.
You're going to have both. Nice kick by Thompson, and that's good, right? Yep, so that's 7 for Conneaut. 30-7 with 1:08. Conneaut's on the board with a minute left in the half.
There we go.
But next year
we broke the ice.
Yeah, it's all downhill from here.
Yeah, it's all over now for the Blues.
Yeah, but no, you're right though. Weatherspoon and Bowles will be back next year. A two-headed monster next year for the Conneaut running attack.
Running attack, adding to the passing game. One of them could drop into a slot or whatever. It's just.
And I think we know who the quarterback's going to be next year, right?
Well,
seems pretty clear.
Coach won't say that. It's still wide open.
Yeah.
And everyone's always, I think, welcome to step on the field and enter their ability to have that position too.
I don't think he wants to say it because, it's his son, maybe too, and I think he wants to have a good open battle, and that's fair.
And Wyatt definitely, I think, is the lead prospect.
Yeah, and he seems like he's been the guy that comes in when Colby needs to come out.
He played very well.
Yeah,
he really has.
And other than Wyatt, I don't know who else it could be either. That's the other question. So you got your offense for next year. So.
Yeah. Brady Vera possibly.
He's a senior. No, he's a junior.
He's a junior.
I don't know. I thought he was a senior.
How about him for quarterback?
Yeah, well, I liked him this year. We haven't used him.
He's listed as quarterback.
I don't think he's played one snap, though.
He did take a snap and made a run with it.
Made a run? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Last year he did. Okay.
Well, the Blue Streaks are trying to find running room, and they can't. And finally steps out of bounds at about the 26, 27-yard line.
Yeah, it was Tyler Alley with the run back, and it just looked like he was kind of dancing back there.
Well, it was, I think it was good defense. He couldn't figure out what to do against the defense. So, hey, maybe that's a sign of what we're going to see here in the second half. Just a rolling dynamo of defense from the Conneaut Spartans.
Rolling dynamo.
The rolling dynamo.
I love it.
Here on WOW TV.
Yep.
That's why you don't want to go anywhere, because we'll see what they have, in the second half stored for the Madison Blue Streaks.
And it was a holding, too, called against Madison, so that'll back them up.
There's
10 more.
There's one that we didn't have to pay for, which is nice.
Well, they got exactly 1 minute left in this half. I'm not sure. You got to be careful for a deep pass here. You never know, especially since Conneaut answered the call.
Right.
You got to be looking for it. Got to get those safeties deep, as you can see them playing back now. Nope.
The running play going on the left side, going off the sweep, kind of a jet sweep. There's a flight that comes in late. I don't know what that's all about. It's in the defensive backfield of the Spartans on the far side of the field.
That was Berman again. Yeah, and that was a late one. And from back where the Spartan defenders were. That's not good.
Well, the receiver got out of there right away, too, so I don't know what happened, but hard to say.
Yeah.
They're not signaling anything, are they?
Personal foul against the Spartans.
Personal foul.
Personal foul.
And 52 seconds left. It'll be
nobody questioning anything.
Yeah.
Here we go. 15 yards, automatic first down. No. 15 yards.
Yeah, there was something here. I think it did look like it was a pretty heavy tackle.
Oh, and running play, looking for room, and he finds some almost out to the 50, Ben. Mark it down to the 49, just knock it on the door of midfield.
Witherspoon on the stop.
Witherspoon is a defensive stop on that play.
Yeah. Well, I'm watching the personal foul. I guess I can't really see it. There was some extracurricular activity with Goudge and the one wide receiver. I wouldn't have said Alden was at fault, though, by the look of it. Hard to say.
And sometimes it looks like something happened out there, or something that's said can be it, too.
Could have been a swear word, probably. We don't know that. So, but crazy enough, though, that Madison now is slowing down the game. They've had the lead, a commanding lead the whole time. But
they got to be very careful here. This whole thing could come unraveled right in front of them.
They got that all the way up to midfield already, with still 35 seconds left. Anything could happen.
Yes.
This whole thing could come unraveled. Watch out.
We're right on the edge now.
Got to keep it on the gas. Got to keep the gas pedal pushed.
Randall's back in a shotgun. Wideouts on the far side and run up the middle instead. Finally grabbed from behind and wrestled down, but not until he picks up about 5.
Yeah, good run. Berman again.
Better bring up a 2nd down and 5 for the Blue Streaks.
The clock's still running. Okay, they're not stopping the clock. 7, 6, and a pass.
If he gets it off in time, he lets it go. He's wide open in the end zone. But he's off. He was off the mark. Actually, he was on track to catch that ball, and he cut it to the center of the field. Now, ball was not going into the center of the field, and the defender had a bigger chance to catch the ball, I think.
Yep.
But that didn't happen either.
Yeah, I threw it in the corner, and the receiver went the other way. So, hey, that ends the first quarter.
First half.
I'm sorry, first half. My bad. First half, 30-7. Madison with the lead. But Connie holds on to stop a drive there. And we'll take this time out, go to some commercial breaks, and come back for the Conneaut Sable halftime recap right after this on WOW Sports. Right.
Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot grocery store is a proud Spartan sponsor. Your Save-A-Lot means the lowest prices on the name brands you know and love every day. Save-A-Lot food prices are deeply discounted when compared to other conventional grocery stores. Not only does Save-A-Lot offer the lowest prices on groceries, but fresh produce and fresh meat cut daily in their butcher shop. Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot on West Main. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices.
Ladies and gentlemen, under the direction of Miss Madison Mason, we proudly present the Conneaut Spartan Marching Band. Assistant Director is...
Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop has exciting new items for you to enjoy for dinner. Try their great turkey burger along with their super Yingling battered haddock filet. Comes in a sandwich or the full dinner, or even try the honey biscuit shrimp salad or the shrimp sub. And ask about their home-style dinners too. They're great. Conneaut Sub Shop has the best wings too. You can enjoy them tonight. The cheese stuffed crust pizza is back. Order one for tonight. They've got what you're hungry for, so ask about their specials. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600. Remember, they deliver to West Springfield, so call for pickup, delivery, or just dine in. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600. 593-5600. Not fast food, but good food quick.
Are you looking for a new pharmacy? Gertis Pharmacy is here to help. This is Carrie Gertis. We can make it easy by transferring all your prescriptions for you. And we accept Ohio Medicaid and most insurances. We are also your vaccine center, offering flu, COVID, and many other vaccines. That's Gertis Pharmacy, Conneaut's only locally owned pharmacy, located at 245 Main Street in the heart of downtown Conneaut.
Conneaut Savings Bank's convenient online and mobile banking services is fast and easy. Using your PC, tablet, or smartphone at ConneautSavings.com gives you access to transfers, bill pay, online statements, and information on many banking services. Stop in and talk with CSB about complete online and mobile banking at ConneautSavings.com. CSB, Conneaut Savings Bank, Main Street, Conneaut. Come grow with us. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Alden Goudge, you're the Dairy Queen player of the game against Geneva. Well done. Very nice output out there. I know it was game didn't go the way you guys wanted it to, but there were some shining points that went on, and you were one of them.
Thank you.
Yeah. How'd it feel out there when playing defense against a team like that? You were doing everything you could on your end, and that's all you can do.
Yeah, it was definitely really hard, but yeah, definitely trying my best. Tackle with big kids, but there's not too much you can do against a high-power offense like them.
And it seemed like once we got into the season, 2 or 3 games into the season, your name started getting called an awful lot.
Yeah. I didn't play the first couple games. So.
Right. Oh, that's what too.
Yeah.
And Chuck Guglielmo, the stadium announcer, he's got the Halloween pronunciation of your name going on. You heard that?
Yeah, I've heard it.
Just in time for Halloween. But anyway, Alden, congratulations. You're the Dairy Queen player of the game. Well done.
Thank you.
Heart disease is the leading cause of death for men and women, but we can help. With early screenings, we can help find problems before they're life-threatening. With a team of nationally recognized experts in cardiovascular care at locations convenient to where you work and live. No matter how complex the issue, we can help. University Hospitals Harrington Heart and Vascular Institute is here for you.
Well, that's just pretty wonderful there, the doing Queen. Everyone's got some kind of a rock thing they're doing here. Our band from Conneaut, in the sharpest band in the sharpest corner of Ohio, has been really rocking this year, haven't they?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Motley Crue and Poison.
Yeah. Poison.
And just amazing.
Yeah.
I can't believe these kids, what they're doing. And of course,
the 80s thing. The 80s things kind of come back with schools these days. Yeah, so I think that's been a big wave, with music and television for them.
I think so.
It's kind of like a new fad, that came back.
Yes, it is. It has been making a comeback. And
so
even some really old music that I can even barely remember seems to find its way back out through the movies.
Yeah.
And it's probably because they're making so many movies nowadays.
Yeah.
Look how many movie services we have. Netflix is making new movies all the time.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like everybody is.
Leading the way, exactly. Exclusives, exactly.
Yeah.
HBO has their own productions and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, everybody, even the Ion
Disney.
Network, I remember when I was getting that on satellite.
Right.
They were making their own TV shows and movies, too.
Oxygen, those ones make their own. Yeah, it's crazy.
A lot of them do, and
how much money goes into it,
People wonder about, media, what's going on with media. Well, they got things sliced up big time over there in the television world.
But we're making our own productions right here, so we're kind of a big deal, too.
We're doing the same thing they're doing.
Yeah, we're making it all live,
That's right. Yeah.
And we're going for our third consecutive Rune Ardledge Award.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait. And that'll be in January, end of January,
Yeah.
when you go to the dinner.
Right. We'll announce it then.
yes.
Yeah, we are nominated, but
Well,
obviously it's not a shoe-in.
There's no guarantees.
No, but we have to go
No
to,
guarantees.
obviously, Radio Hall in New York City. And
that'll be our fifth.
Yeah. Our fifth total,
Fifth
but
or sixth?
third in a row, but
Yeah.
fifth overall.
Fifth total, yeah. That would be nice, yeah. But anyway, we want to touch base with you about the recap. I think the recap basically here is that I think we played very, very well. Our mistakes have let us down. Either we've committed penalties that has put us back, moved us back up in the wrong direction on the field, where we can't recover from it to get a first down and turn the ball over, or we've just turned the ball over.
Right.
One thing or another, but we have played well from time to time. There's no question about it. Finally, there's a run play with Spoon going downfield. Got to give him credit, man. I mean, he's a good young man, and it's a beautiful run. And congratulations to him on that. So, and we look forward to, I think these Spartans, this is their last game. They're up against a good opponent, but they know they can play against them.
Yeah.
They're playing ball against them. All you got to do is play smart football out on the field, execute, mix it up, and Coach knows how to do that. We did it against Lakeside last week.
Yeah.
So if we can get it together and start playing that way, at least they can make it interesting. I don't think we have any grand scheme that we're going to come back and beat them 50-30 or something like that. But I'd like to at least make it an interesting game. They'd like to, whatever that may be, be successful to them driving down the field.
It'd be a big deal, and Madison wants this game more than anyone, right? Because they're trying to make a big playoff push, and obviously it's senior night at home and the last game of the year for them as well too at their home crowd, and it's a big deal for them. But Conneaut, they got some momentum coming off of that Lakeside game where they came back and won. It was a huge game, right?
That's right.
50-49, they upset the Lakeside. I mean, a lot of people thought that Conneaut should have been favored and should have easily won that game. They had the lead, and then they lost it in the third quarter, but they found a way to come back, and they didn't decide to tie the game with a kick. I think because Coach probably figured, maybe right now with the kicking game, Jacob Thompson's good, but without Kaya, it's not quite as a sure thing as it used to be, right? So you go for like a 50-50, extra point kick, right? I don't think he wanted to do that. I think he just go for two.
Put it all on black and let it ride.
Yeah, let it ride, man. Yeah, he felt like rolling the dice.
That's a lot of guts what he did there.
Yeah,
a lot of guts, because if you're wrong, they'd say, Coach, why don't you just let us try to win it in overtime, But there is a saying that someone has said, though, that when you're away, go for the win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't try to play it with the officials and play it with the clock and all that. Just go for the win, get it over with.
And I said, too, my thoughts on it was, based on the way that it looked like, whoever was going to get the ball last was going to win.
Yeah.
So they could have kicked the ball and then gone into overtime, but then it's an uncertainty who gets the ball first in overtime.
Yep.
I think Coach was just thinking, we have the chance to win it right now, and then Lakeside has no chance to make a comeback at all. We end it and silence them right here, and they did that. And Edgewood did that against us years ago. So
yes, they did.
It made sense to kind of learn from that mistake, maybe, or not mistake, but just learn from that experience and, like you said, put it all on black on the roulette table and let it ride. Let it ride, baby.
Don't touch it. At least leave it there.
Yeah, right. Everyone's stacking that thing up like these.
Not even pull one off there to go get breakfast in the morning.
Right, like an Empire State Building of chips on black,
Well, we're looking for this a recap here, the Conneaut Save Lot recap, and looking at the numbers here. Stiltner's got 105 completions on the year for 1,539 yards and 7 touchdowns. So he's pretty good.
Not including tonight, which he hasn't had too much tonight, but some of it.
Yeah, well, at least we want to keep working on it though. And receptions on the year, amazingly, the leader is Cendino.
Yeah,
Louis Cendino, followed by Harris with 20, and then Goudge with 19. That was coming into tonight. That's just amazing. Cendino at the beginning of the year, Coach was trying to decide whether he was going to win that slot position on varsity or keep on as the lead guy on junior varsity, and he did it. Cendino came in and took it on himself, and was his biggest advocate for himself. Really was. So it was a tremendous season for him so far. 317 yards on the season, only outdone by Goudge at 336. It's just a tremendous year. Rushing yardage is over 1,000. Isaiah Bowles got over 1,000.
Yep.
Yeah, tremendous year, though. Nobody else even close to him. You got Stiltner comes in after that with 109 yards. And
yeah.
That's the way it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I don't know what else we got here as far as rushing and rushing.
Well, Cedinho, I think, could have had a historic year, maybe, with the way he was looking, going back to him as far as his pace, and Colby really liked him as a target, and he looked like he was the fastest player out there. So,
Yeah, and I remember he was the Dairy Queen player of the game early in year 2, and I remember when I talked with him, his biggest thing was to prove to the coach that he could play with these guys.
Yeah,
that's what he wanted to prove.
Yeah,
I'm not just a guy that's up here with them. I can play with these guys, and I want to prove that to you. And he certainly did that. That was tremendous on the year. So we have a lot, I think, to be excited about next year. There's going to be areas where they need to rebuild and so forth. And obviously with Colby, graduating, moving on, that's a tremendous loss. But we've dealt with that before. We've had a lot of good running backs and a lot of good quarterbacks over the years we've been here.
Yep.
And Coach, that's the challenge the coach has and his coaching staff, putting that new team together. What's that going to look like? Who's that going to be? How are these players going to change from now until next summer?
Yeah.
I mean, they're all young men, and sometimes they have dramatic changes,
Yeah.
They grow physically and and mentally and every which way possible. So sometimes you don't know what they're going to be by the time they come back next year for summer camp.
Well, let's talk about the seniors real quick. Let's just talk about, because this is the last time we're going to be saying their names, at least in a game. We can talk about them in the past, but Kason Hayes, he's moving on. We saw him increase quite a bit, improve this year with his catching ability, as we talked about. Last year he struggled a little bit with his hands, a little bit on defense. Looked like he's a little bit more aggressive this year, and he had a lot better, hand-eye coordination. So a lot improvement this year. Well, he'll be missed out at the wideout position. And then let's see. Oh, okay, these are in order.
Yeah, that's seniors.
Damon Bonanno on the line. He was good.
Chetty Arcaro, but what a loss he's going to be.
Chetty, yeah. He was the anchor, as a sophomore with the senior guys, he was like the fourth horseman, with Dylan Phillip and Gavin Newsom.
And as many pancakes as he's had this year, they should name a pancake breakfast place after him.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Chetty's place.
He's gone to. I've seen him do a Chuck show, and he's just he's a physical beast.
Great young man. Really is.
Carrick, he missed a lot of his senior year. That stinks,
That's sad.
Yeah. Aaron Johnson, we liked him. He didn't get as much time. I thought he was going to have a bigger year this year, but because Ryan Turner missed time.
I know.
And he was the tight end one. I thought he was going to see more action. Well, not as much as I thought, but
he has contributed quite a bit. But
they
have it spread out with a lot of different players. So
as big as he is, I was looking forward to seeing him out there, and I did see him, but in different ways than just catching. Blocking a lot too. Nick Yamas, he was out there a lot on defense and special teams, very good. Noah Sigley on the line.
Well, he played well in the second half of the season.
Yeah, and he played a lot better coming on.
He really did.
Yeah, and hopefully basketball he's going to play this year. I think so. Colby, obviously, moving on. So, he got a lot better this year. I know last year he struggled. A little bit of growing pains, feeling comfortable throwing the ball over the middle and throwing it deep. Now he's been able to do both of those things, especially over the middle. So,
in fact, Sigley we're talking about. Noah Sigley had 15.5 total tackles last week.
Okay.
For total points on defense. 7 total tackles, 4 solo, 2 prime, and 1 assist against Lakeside. So there's that performance we're looking for.
Wow. Yeah.
But a lot of points where he's in there on assist too at 15.5.
Right. And Ryan Turner, who missed, we talked about him. He had a great year last year, switching from center. He was all county center as a sophomore year, and then last year made the switch to tight end, had a great transition, was the #1 receiver for Conneaut by far with catches and yards. And then this year he's missed a lot of time with an injury, and he's come back a little bit, but he hasn't really been out there on the field all that much, like Coach wanted him to be. So he'll be missed, and hopefully he plays basketball, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
right?
we'll have to wait and see.
And then Evan Vendetti, so he's been very active the last few games, like
he really
you said.
has. Yeah, they've seemed to have really ramped up his contributions to the team.
In the absence of Luis Cedeno, yeah.
Right.
So those guys will be moving on. We'll be missing them, but we got Isaiah Bowles coming back along with Witherspoon.
And another big class coming up of 8th graders to join the new freshman class.
Yeah.
As they come in next year. I mean, we've got 20-plus players there.
Yeah.
Let alone, that are going to be joining the squad. So, I mean, it's going to have a young team. We're going to have a young team, but real exciting. I think it's going to be an exciting time. And
right.
with all they're doing with the Spark complex up there, I think people are just, we've talked about it. You got to come up and watch a game. And if you haven't been up, this year at all, make a plan right now to come up and join us up there at Jocelyn Field at Riccardi Stadium, especially when we get the lights on after the sun goes down. I mean, it's just gorgeous up there. Mm-hmm. The track across the way, the tennis courts out back, and got that new lighting system it's in. It's just, it's just a beautiful, impressive place. I think it's impressive, and Joel even admits that too,
Right.
So we want to try to do that if you can.
Yep. Absolutely, I'm with you. And,
so let's go to Conneaut Band here for a little bit. They're all dressed up as they're leaving the field here, so let's get you in. And that recap, as I mentioned, is brought to you by Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store. Over on the west side, West Main Road, they've got the Wild Kingdom I was talking about, too, that is over there where the children can go play, especially this year.
Yeah.
When you got cold weather and it's raining outside, and pretty soon, well, not pretty soon, it's going to be a long ways off before we see any snow on the ground, right? I mean, months and months and months, I think,
Yeah. That's what we said last year, and then it snuck up on everyone,
Yeah. But it's going to be coming up. So if you got kids that want to get away and have a birthday party or some sort of a get-together or whatever, just a place to go play. Over there, it's about halfway up where the theater was, is where that Wild Kids Kingdom is. I think they changed the name on it, and I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's over in the Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store Plaza, and it's just a great place. That, along with a Fast Break Cafe that's down on the corner, all the way down next to the grocery store, it's become more of a destination.
Right.
A place you can go to, things you can do. And as well as saving money at Save-A-Lot Food Store.
Yeah, not lower quality.
They got strip steaks there. I think they're like $5.99 or $6.99 a pound. Unbelievable. You go to the grocery store, go to the one of the box stores or whatever. They're hammering you.
Yeah, meat mostly. Meat and produce is really it. So you're going to find it a lot better at Conneaut Save-A-Lot.
So. And it's not stuff that's they have a butcher that's there. I know the guys. Dutch is over there. The guys are over there. If you find something you like and you want it tenderized or something like that, you give it to them. They'll take it in the back and tenderize it or whatever you want done to it. And give it back to you.
Yeah,
they do
rewrap it, or maybe have it pre-portioned, to whatever you want. Right?
They have a couple butchers that are over there on staff all the time. So that's significant, and he does know his stuff.
Yeah.
So not just some guy that just start cutting meat, or whatever, or So it's a tremendous thing they're offering to the community, not only in savings but in service too.
Yeah.
So, we're getting back ready for kickoff here. We got a little bit of time to go. We're going to break for another...
we could even talk about other stuff, too. Scores around the league, I suppose.
Yeah, we could. I could hit this. Well, Ben looks those up here. We've got the last game against Lakeside. We had Sigley, Kessler,
Ooh.
and Bowles had 7 total tackles in the game.
Yeah.
Witherspoon had 6. So, and Goudge had 5. So we had a tremendous output in defense. Everybody was really contributing a lot, especially in the areas of pressure, kicks blocked, and those kind of things. So, you know, just tremendous job. So that's what we're going to be looking for here in the second half.
Yeah.
To happen tonight.
Here's some scores around the league. Okay. Geneva's playing. They're hosting Jefferson tonight. We can guess the score probably, but 49-0. Geneva's got the lead at half, so they're all over Jefferson.
Yeah.
St. Francis from Hamburg, New York, is hosting McDowell. It's 21-14 at half. St. Francis with the lead. Slippery Rock over top of Mercer, 28-3 at half. Perry all over Hawken, 42-3 at half.
Wow.
Mentor commanding over Euclid, 24-zip.
Lopsided games all over the board tonight.
Here's a good one, too, to keep an eye on. Lakeside's at Edgewood. Nothing so far after one quarter.
Wow. It's the opposite of what we had as a shootout.
Yeah,
shootout.
Yeah, right now. I don't.
They have a non-shootout
maybe
going on.
Maybe nothing reported, yeah, at least as of now. So
yeah,
we're going to put our guys in the field on it. Northwestern's at Sagertown. You know, can you imagine them playing Sagertown? I mean, how small they are, too.
Well, we were talking about that, you know, as far as enrollment goes, they're bigger than we are. You know, and they were one of the proponents of us thinking that we were too much of a problem to have in the PIAA. So
yeah,
as far as learning the rules in Ohio and OHS.
Yeah, trying to merge it all. Yeah,
it's ridiculous though. But yeah, they're playing more single A ball down there. And,
yeah,
you know, their enrollment is 413. Ours is 296, and that's total enrollment in the grades. And Lakeside is 850.
Yeah.
Now things are changing in our schools in the area. So, and I don't really know what that's all about, but I understand the numbers are going to be changing. So, what that means, I don't know.
Well, I got a couple more, but
here's the kick.
It was an onside to start the second half, and Conneaut went for it. I don't think they pulled it off though. And it'll be Madison ball at the 45.
It'll be an onside attempt, which was unsuccessful for the Spartans, so it'll be 1st and 10 boosters.
Second half is underway, 11:55 here. Only a few seconds off the clock so far.
Yep.
Here in the second half.
I mean, Madison gets the ball first, so it's all about just, you know, how to stop them. Since it looked like we didn't really manage to stop them. It was more just about us keeping possession of the ball more than anything.
Randall's back, hands off up the middle, and he's got room. There's a big hole in the middle, and they're just dragging a few players down the field.
Berman. It's Peyton Berman. He's crazy. I mean, he's just built.
It's like there's a couple defenders that have a hand on him, but nothing's happening.
Yeah. He's just built like an ATV, you know. He's just really wide on the low end, you know.
It's hard to tell that up here when you're watching too, you know, from a distance.
Yeah. But big commanding run, first down. Yeah. And another run by Berman, and he gets maybe 3. A good stop, plugging the hole for Conneaut. Yeah, not even 3. Sigley on the tackle.
Second down, 8.
And it's 2nd and 8. Conneaut looking to really show blitz, you know, so they got to bring that pressure real quick.
Yeah, it looked like Randall was trying to get him to jump off sides. See if he couldn't get that closer. Get a first down. Randall takes the ball, hands off up the middle, and almost untouched until he gets into the defensive backfield.
Wow. And just
all the way down to the 24 or 15-yard line.
I missed who that was for Conneaut, but he just kept dragging them along. It was 1 or 2 guys that kept pushing.
That's just I don't know. I mean, there's nobody there to stop that running game.
Yeah.
And you can point fingers at the line all you want to, or the linebackers, but I guess sooner or later you have to say, well, somebody's got to.
Yeah, Connie hasn't had a ton of luck. Oh, and
throw the ball.
Randall's signaling to try to push him out.
Takes off running instead. He gets caught from behind, though.
Oh,
no, he
slipped
did.
out.
He got away. I
slipped.
can't believe that how he's eluding everybody out on the field, and he's not really not lightning speed or anything.
No, not at all. He's a big guy. I mean, he's 6'4", 215.
I thought they caught him from behind.
Well, they did. I mean, but they didn't drag him down, though. He shook right off of him because he's so big. These guys are so strong, you know.
Yeah.
So it just seems like that's what it is. It's just a good 1-2 punch for Madison. And it's 1st and goal on the 4. And it's going to be a throw over the left.
I'm not sure what happened.
Oh, yeah, he threw it over to the left side.
And he scored?
Touchdown.
I don't even know what happened.
That was Patrick Clark. It was a really good. They're really good at the play action. So
go down.
Yeah. Okay. I think said up. Okay.
Well, either way.
Yeah.
So you're not talking right into it.
All right.
You want to talk over top of it. That's fine. That sounds better.
Patrick Clark, who I think that's his 3rd one tonight, and he's had a heck of a game. So, and no, it's good just play action, and no one's looking for it.
Oh boy!
And he disguises it very well. And this is
kick is up. It is blocked.
Oh, it's Gebhardt.
A rare block from the Conneaut Spartans. How about that? It's pretty exciting.
Man, Gebhardt, no good. Well, that's
somebody's blowing their horn for that.
That's like the first big stop that Conneaut's made against Madison so far tonight.
36-7.
Yeah.
They didn't get an extra point though. Huh?
Yeah, that makes it. It's a 29-point game. Then it's at 30.
Yeah. We burn about 2 minutes and 15, 16 seconds off the clock.
Yeah. 9:44 left in this 3rd. So Conneaut will get the ball back. First time they respond in the 2nd half, and they found themselves that last drive of the 1st half. So you just got to find out that recipe, that secret recipe that made it all work, and that big breakout play by DeAndre Witherspoon.
Well, defense is, I don't know. Stopping the Madison defense or the Madison offense is something that they, you think they would have worked on that or seen that and been trying something against it. You got to do something. Plugging up the holes, everybody falls down, and don't allow that lane to survive.
Yep.
Even if you're not throwing people out of the way. There's a run up the far side of the field trying to work his way through. They're still kind of moving along.
It was Alden Goudge with the return. And
he's then out of bounds, but not until they mark that at the, where they marked it at?
25, probably,
yeah,
something like that.
Right, yep, 25-yard line, or maybe just across the 25.
Yeah.
Almost 26, or now they're moving. No, now it's, well, who knows? We'll wait and see. Eventually, we'll see where the ball's lying.
Yeah, they'll place it. They'll place it here. So, yeah, it's about exactly at the 25. Yeah. And shotgun. It's Colby. Hands off to Bowles, and he shakes inward. After kind of going out.
It looked like he stopped because there was nowhere to go ahead of him, and he was trying to push people out of the way to slide straight up, moving sideways up through the line.
Right.
It worked, for a couple of yards.
Yep, and he dove forward at least to get something, positive yardage, right? So it was at least one, maybe two. Yeah, about two. Let's say 27. And Colby's going to roll right, and he's throwing it over to Goudge. And that's a Conneaut Spartans first down. Good pass, good catch.
It was a catch, yes.
Yep.
It's awful dark over there. It's hard to see that.
Yeah. Goudge, good play.
But, I noticed like when Bob Shackle's over there, along with Chuck Ugliamo, and they're filming it from over there with their camera.
Yeah.
It doesn't look dark over there then. It's nice and bright over there.
Right, yeah.
Looks like our field a little bit, doesn't it?
It does. It's got the same look, the track, and, you know.
The grandstands are similar. It's caught. Somebody runs through it.
Yeah, it's a good call. Yeah, I think that was
a flag that came down?
Yeah, the Goudge caught the pass and they face masked him. I would think that's the call.
It's probably only a 5-yard face mask. I think he ran by him. Has got his hand stuck temporarily, but he let go.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't hold on to it.
But it's the way he brought him down. It was that was number 2, Tyler Alley.
It'll be a 15-yarder.
That's a 15-yarder, yeah, for face mask. So I mean, that's the way he brought him down. So it's definitely face mask.
Yeah. Well,
that's how he hooked him.
You know, on those incidental ones, you can call those as 5-yard penalty, or you can let it go.
Oh.
You don't have to call it if it's incidental. If they didn't try to hurt anybody to let go of it right away, you're allowed to let that one go.
Yeah, they're not letting it go.
No, I think they try to be as strict as they can on it. But it's not a 15-yarder. I don't think that was a 15-yard penalty, unless I missed it. Maybe he did jerk his head.
Oh, and picked off. Oh, man.
Interception.
Yeah, that was the same guy.
Yeah, blue streak.
The same guy that just committed the face mask. It was Tyler Alley. Oh, man. Yeah, you know, and Goudge, there was a couple Spartans over there. That's what's confusing. Goudge was over there.
Yeah.
And I think it was Brady Vera, and I'm not sure exactly, but it was just a very weird spot to throw that ball.
This game is shaping up like keeps reminding me of like have yourself a blue Christmas.
Yeah.
A blue streaks or whatever, you know.
Boom, 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 boom.
We're having a blue finale to the football season here with the blue streaks. But it's not anything that we didn't really expect because they're a fine ball club. Great, well coached.
Right.
Great program.
Yeah. Well, if
the ball is back, Randall he does throw it. It is complete. He gets across the 50, finally thrown out of bounds at the 51, I think.
Yep.
No, so marking that at the 50.
DJ Parsons with the catch.
So even though his body was over, I think he might have stepped out at the 50.
Yeah.
So
2 yards short of the first. I mean, that one's a tough blow for Conneaut, you know. That one was the first big mistake, I think, for Colby, you know. So,
I know. And, the nice thing about this game is run up the middle. He finally stopped, only picked up about 1, maybe 2. You're going to mark it as 2. But keeps moving a little bit over downfield, so it's going to land. Now it's a 3-yard game.
Yeah. Yeah, and they give him the first there.
But the only good thing about this game is that next year they'll be playing in Conneaut.
Yep, no doubt about it. And
Madison
I guess
will be coming to Conneaut.
I mean, they got a ton of seniors that are leaving too. That's another good thing.
That's a great. Oh, there's a running play. All the way downfield. It gets across the 30. They're marking that. They're going to mark that right on the 30.
I'm not saying that the Blue Streaks are going to be helpless next year, but they're losing all their big stars in tonight's game.
Yeah, they've been doing that for a long time, too.
Yeah.
Same as Perry.
Yeah.
How does Perry lose everybody? And then the next year it's like the same thing all over again.
It's a good culture, right?
And we used to run into that with Wilmington over in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and a good coach. That guy was a great coach.
Grove City.
Yeah.
I mean, every once in a while they'd slip up, and each one of those teams down there would take over as the elite team in that Region 5.
Yeah, marginally better over the other.
Now, this year it's been Hickory.
Yeah.
And
they were good last year.
Yes, but that didn't happen when they came over to Ohio and played Canfield. That didn't happen at all. I mean, I think everybody was kind of shocked at what happened there.
Yeah.
But
did they play them?
Yeah, they came over and played Canfield this year. Hickory did.
Okay, good.
And Canfield had their way with them. They really did.
Canfield was last year. They were like #1 seed, right? I think.
There's a running play up the field. He finally goes down, but I think he's close to a first down.
complete to Parsons.
Very close to
Parsons.
See
Now
where they mark that. Going to be right on the line. I think they'll probably call that, or no, I think it's just short. But who knows?
Yeah, Parsons, the big hot topic target so far this second half.
But I think that I think Canfield's a bigger school too.
Yeah. Well, Hickory's not. Yeah, they're nothing. I mean, they're Hermitage, you know. So
yeah.
So
there's a run up the center. Oh, he keeps moving, keeps rolling up the field, refusing to go down. Finally goes down at the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I think that was Joe Bergen. I missed it, but I think Joe Bergen.
They just don't give up, man. They do not give up.
Unless that was, that might have been Berman again, not Bergen. So. First and goal, Madison. They're right at the 10. And it's a keeper by Randall.
Yeah, Randall gets smothered, though, right at the goal line.
That's a good one.
He gets right across the goal line. They smother him at the 9.
Yeah. That was, I had number 62. Ben Griswold made the stop right in the middle.
The Grizz.
The Grizz. Yeah, big guys, you know. He is. He's a junior, 6'1", 270, you know. I mean, he's just going to be part of that big front next year.
Yeah.
You know, guys,
yes,
you know.
He will. He's formidable now.
Yeah, him and Prattley.
Prattley, we call it. I mean, everyone's acting like there's. I thought it's always been Prattley.
It's not.
We'll get to the bottom of that.
His name's spelled differently than Rudy Prattley.
We'll get to the bottom. Okay, we'll figure that out. Is it different?
It's different. It's got a Y in it.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I've seen Prattley's name, how it's spelled.
Well, yeah. It's got a Y in the middle of it, so it's different. He's not related.
No?
No, because I asked about it, and
you did? Okay.
Yeah, I asked last year at the banquet or something.
Okay. I was talking to some others, and they didn't know that.
Yeah, it's slightly different, but I thought it was still spelled Prattley or pronounced Prattley. I don't know.
Well, we don't want to. We overreact because we don't want any more of these controversial name things. There's a running play going off the right side into the end zone. Touchdown for the Blue Streaks.
Yeah. Peyton Berman again.
Boy.
He's had, I think he's had 4 tonight, so that's.
I would, if I was
at least 3. So
a Madison fan, I went to the games a lot. I'd have to wear those sound silencers.
Yeah, really.
Because they score a lot of touchdowns.
They score a lot.
And imagine the hearing damage you're doing.
Well, and they have a huge fireworks budget too, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's noisy too.
Yeah, I mean they scored 6 touchdowns tonight, so far too.
Yeah. It's come a long way though. There, it's up and good.
And good.
They used to have the long horns. Remember there was like a red horn? It was a long thing this long, real long and skinny, That was that's all they had,
You're right.
Blow on that thing. Now they're bringing, high-tech electronic horns with batteries in them.
I know. Yeah, I mean,
they can solar charge them.
You think... You'd think that would still be good enough. I mean, I don't know. Conneaut needs probably something good,
Well, we got them.
They got the band too, They got a good band.
Yeah. We've got the horn thing in our grandstands.
Yeah, that's true.
43-7 here, folks.
Yep, with 4:53 left to go
in the third quarter.
And
it is 1st and 10 right now. We're getting the ball back. That's the exciting thing here. We'll see if Colby and the boys can get something rolling here in the second half. And we'll see too what Coach does as far as moving in some younger players onto the field as he starts looking ahead to next year. As we are in the mercy roll right now. The clock is going to be running constantly.
I don't know if we're going to see
the end of the game.
I don't know if he's going to pull anybody, though, because it's the last game of the year. I think he's just going to keep everyone in as long as possible.
Could be, yeah, I would think so. I mean, there's certain players, I don't know if there's anything they need to, Isaiah's over 1,000 yards for the year, so he's well over it now, so I think so. Good for him.
Right.
Ryan, I don't know if Ryan Turner's made it into the game at all yet or not. I mean, today, so
yeah,
we'll have to wait to see how that goes. It's
and Colby from shotgun. He's going to hand it. No, he's going to keep it himself, and it's an option, I think, and he's just going to hold on to it. And he gets pushed out, gets maybe like 2 yards, and gets driven out of bounds.
More like mugged, I think.
Yeah, he got mugged by Chase White, drove him out of bounds.
Yeah, he kind of jumped on top of him and ran him out of the sideline.
Chase White's a much bigger dude, you know. He's also leaving. He's moving on. But yeah, 2nd and 7 upcoming. Yeah, they're going to say he got about 3.
Basketball season is about a month away.
And a keeper by Bowles, and he's drove out of bounds, close to a first down.
We're looking forward to see what Coach Dunn has as far as on the hardwood. It's
his second season now.
Yeah, second season for Coach Dunn.
And he talked about it last year when we first got to know him, about getting the culture.
Yep.
The basketball culture kind of turned around, or get it more into a basketball-focused environment, so.
And he comes from a great program over at Girard. That's a basketball school over there. They've had a lot of good luck in developing players and the team.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how many years that he had into the plan that he wanted to look at for this thing, but for 2 years, usually 3 to 5.
I would think. Yeah, I think you need 3 at least. But, yeah.
Some of that's recruiting from in the hallway.
Yeah,
he's a teacher.
He's a teacher, phys ed teacher.
I'm sure he's like Rock, where he's standing there. He's like, "Hey, you ever go out for football?
Yeah,
you ever think about playing basketball?
Right.
You run into kids and you wonder about them. Like, do you do any sports? No.
Right.
Why not?
Right. Yeah.
And that's how you can recruit players. Sometimes they think that nobody cares if I play. I never thought about it. I don't.
Right. Yeah, no, exactly, yeah. I mean, probably talk to some of these guys. I mean, if you talk to Rocco to kind of give them a list, maybe that didn't play last year,
Yeah.
Maybe Colby or Isaiah or one of those, I don't know.
Or they were thinking, too, that maybe Ryan will change his mind because he didn't get to play much football.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Oh, here's a pass downfield. Actually, the receiver was beaten by the defender.
Yeah. But underthrown, though. Yeah, we missed it on the camera, but underthrown, though. Again, throwing it on the move, on the run,
right?
Rolling out right is a little hard for Colby because he's not that big, and he could have worked on it a little bit, but he hasn't needed to really scramble too much this year. So that brings up a 2nd and 10.
They were still keeping it alive, still kind of moving the ball, but we're only the midfield. This has been about what's it for us. That's smothered out right at the 45.
Yep.
Got to bring up a 3rd down. We've seemed like that's happened to us a lot now, where we get about to midfield, and that's where it comes to an end.
It all falls apart.
It does. We'll get a 15-yarder to go back down the field behind us.
Yeah.
And early in the game, we did get down into the red zone.
Yeah.
But it's been a while.
Yeah, exactly. And then they had the big breakaway play from Weatherspoon. That was they didn't really have a lot of red zone opportunities, though. So 3rd and 8 upcoming. They got about 1:05 left to go in the 3rd. And completed, but he's dragged down right at the 50, a little short. That's Aaron Johnson.
Yeah.
Nice little slant route,
I'm glad they have been trying to get the ball to him all night, I think, because he's one of those senior receivers that, not only did he transferred in from Geneva, remember, and then he's been one of the leaders on the team the coach talked about.
Right.
So, just an enjoyable player to have on the team. And somebody that the guys look up to.
Oh, and on 4th down.
That was, is that behind him?
Yeah,
that hit the defender?
I don't know. It didn't look like it, to be honest with you. That was intended for Alden Goudge on a pass to the left, but he just grossly underthrew it. Yeah, and that's a turnover on downs, folks. Yeah, so long. And that's going to end the 3rd quarter because the clock's running. So we're going to take this timeout and then come back after this, though, for 4th quarter and more right after this on WOW Sports. Don't go anywhere.
Question is, when is it time for an Oreo Reese's Blizzard? Well, through the month of October at your Conneaut DQ. Relax in the dining room with your cool treat and grab a 4-piece order of chicken strips, complete with toast, fries, gravy, and a drink. Dairy Queen appreciates your support of the Conneaut Youth Center and the Miracle Day events, too, as well. Remember, a custom-designed DQ ice cream cake is great for your family fall event. Conneaut Dairy Queen for cool treats and great eats. We'll see Boo at your Conneaut DQ.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Switch to State Farm and you could save. In Conneaut, call me, Chris Brecht, at 593-1191 or visit me at brechtinsurance.com.
And we're back here at Madison, Blue Streaks Field. And it's a, I should have got that changed up real quick. Hang on. As we're looking, Conneaut's just had a turnover on downs, unfortunately. And Blue Streak's got the ball now, and you're going to have a new set of guys in as the clock's going to be running. And it's a hand up the middle, and that one went nowhere for Madison. You're going to have a lot of the JV guys in for Madison now. So we're going to try to get some names here. Bergen is in there. I think the quarterback of the future for them is Cole Nusker. And it's a pitch out. Rolling out to the far, this near side. And that is 34. Yep, so Sam Crosby, running back, sophomore. So they got a huge wave of sophomores that are going to be coming back, you know. I mean,
they do.
But we'll just see how Conneaut handles that sophomore team. You know?
Otherwise, they'll get nuskered.
They're going to get. You don't want to get nuskered, you know.
No, don't get nuskered.
Yeah, and
I was just outside. I was going to run down to the sidelines there, but
you were running down there to flag down coach.
Just going to see what's going on.
Well, he's on the far side too.
Yeah,
we're on this side, so.
Yeah, well,
that's a long ways. You know,
I thought somebody else was down in the stands, but.
Right.
Didn't see him.
The shack.
There's a run play.
Okay.
He gets nailed. Looks like he's nailed by his own player as he gets across the 50 and then out of bounds. That should be unsportsmanlike conduct from his own player.
Well, yeah.
But they won't throw the flag on that one.
Better throw it. Yeah, better throw it. Yeah. I missed who that player was.
I don't know.
Sam Crosby with the run again. And that's going to bring up 4th and 5. So Conneaut, might get a 3 and out here. We'll see. So
43-7 as we're.
All right, everybody, you know what time it is. It's time for the Halloween edition of the Blue Streak.
Oh, baby.
No.
Yep. Looks like they're going for it, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And it's
There's
a pitch
a
up
run.
the middle. Oh, yeah.
He's tough running.
He got it.
Yeah, and he gets past our defenders, and then they grab onto him from behind and try to stop them from dragging them down the field. That's what it looks like that's happening time and time again.
Well, and the dual backs, too. This dual back thing's starting to... It seems like it's worked for Geneva and a lot of these teams, right?
I know.
Like the wing T thing, where you have misdirection. You got one handoff going up the middle and then one wide right.
Yeah.
So that was Crosby again, and he gets the first down. It's first down. Madison, they're at the 39 and moving the ball.
Kind of running in a power eye right now. Hands off up the middle. And that's number 14 again, Ben, going after us.
Is it? I don't know. I thought it was Crosby again.
Is it?
It's Crosby, the 34.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Sam Crosby. He's going to be running the ball. There's no one in there right now that's from the first three quarters for Madison. So.
Yeah, and that's a smart thing to do. I mean, they're going to be building towards next year, too.
Yeah.
I mean, not only that, but they have playoff aspirations and, expectations.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, and they played Geneva well, so unfortunately they just, Geneva's too much of a powerhouse, but they might see him again, so. And the handoff from Nusker is up the middle to...
That one is stopped and then pushed back, so that was played very well by the Spartan defense there. Very traditional, good stop, and then pushed him back.
Yep. Garcia on the stop for the Spartans, and you got some new faces in there as well, too. So 3rd and 5 upcoming for Madison. 7:20 left to go in this game as obviously the continuous clock is underway. Yeah. Right, it's off. I know what you mean.
And there's a run up again in the middle, and he was kind of going back and forth trying to find a seam to get through. Couldn't get one through there, but eventually he found a Spartan defender, which is always what we're looking for.
Right. And 4th down coming up again. Madison, you'll see if Nusker maybe wants to throw it this time. I'm not sure if he's comfortable throwing it or not.
Well, he should.
If he's the quarterback of the future, I mean, they're losing a lot from Randall, because Randall's a big guy, can see over top of that line and throw it deep. And Cole Nusker, not big at all. He's probably about the same size as like a Max Gleason.
Is that Mason Nusker?
No, Cole Nusker.
Oh.
35. And the handoff is to Crosby, 34.
Yep, and that gets wrapped up and pushed back.
Yeah, 35 is the quarterback.
Okay, he's 5'8", 145, and he's only a sophomore. He is just a sophomore.
Yeah, he's pretty small. I mean, he's like about the size of a Max or a Ryland maybe or something.
Just a redshirt freshman from the University of Alabama.
Yeah, just a sophomore.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And 1st down, Blue Streaks.
Yeah, because Mason is he's only 11th grader himself. Mason Nusker.
Yeah,
brothers.
Must be the Nusker brothers.
But
you don't want to get
difference between those two. There's only 1 grade in between them.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, the one got all the stock, apparently.
Oh, makes you wonder, or Cole's going to have a heck of a year coming up.
Yeah, he's
growth-wise.
Big, up and out, right?
Man, I'm telling you.
He's stocky, too.
Yeah. Maybe they're cousins. We don't know. It's hard to know these things, but
right.
And there's a pass play downfield. Oh boy, who was that wide open coming across the middle on a slant? Was that?
That's Cedeno?
Looked like I can't see the number at all.
Yeah.
No, Cedeno's out.
Okay.
He had
I know.
He had a broken rib.
I know. It looked like 13, but I couldn't tell.
I can't see it all on there. Across the middle. Completed. Yep. And he gets across the 50 on top of it before he finally gets brought down at the 47-yard line. Actually, I think he was a little bit farther before he finally hit the ground. probably at the 46.
Yeah.
But the clock is running, folks. Just a little over 4 minutes left in this one. 43-7. This one is over.
Yeah.
But we're seeing the teams of tomorrow right now. There's a running play as Wyatt throws the ball. No, it isn't Wyatt.
That's Colby still.
Oh, that's Colby, yeah.
Yeah.
I should see that. I thought they would have probably taken someone in, put someone else in there by now.
Well, it's because he's a senior, so getting him the last few snaps,
It
right?
could be.
Yeah.
Sometimes, Sometimes I know the players would be like that. Coach, can we stay in? Can I stay in?
Right.
That was a bigger problem years ago. I remember Mike Williams and Seth Fedor, those guys, when they would get up, I remember it being like 45-0 at the end of the first half or something like that. I said, Coach, can you leave us in? And because their numbers, when you look back at their numbers over the career, were very different.
Yeah.
From a player who's playing against a team that they're staying in the game with throughout all 4 quarters.
Right.
Yeah,
too many blowout wins.
Yeah, most of their stats were like 1/2 stats. And great stats for the career, too.
Yeah.
But it's
I'm with you. Yeah, you gotta play the whole game. Yeah, sometimes, right? Yeah.
But Coach wanted to put the young guys in, building for tomorrow, and give them some varsity play time, and you can't blame them. That's the way to do it, man.
It's 3rd and 8, and he's gonna be dragged down. Yeah.
Once again, the ball carrier. That'll bring up 4th down. Martinez makes the stop for the Blue Streaks.
Yeah, was that? I missed who that was.
Martinez.
Oh, Martinez.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. He's done a little bit too. Yeah. Martinez.
And with 2 minutes to go, I would think we're looking right now at the player of the game.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Weatherspoon had the big breakout play.
That's what I was thinking.
He's probably the guy, right?
Give it to the Spoon.
Unless you want to give it to him. Oh, and
it
was tipped at the line, and that might be the last pass of Colby's career. Unfortunately, that was tipped at the line. But it's hard to say. I mean, unless you want to give it to a couple of the seniors, but hard to say. The Spoon man did really good tonight, so offensively.
Yeah, one of the other linemen though too.
Priatley, he played well, on the line, and
senior.
Let me look here. I'll look it up here.
Oh, you mean you're talking about? Well, Aaron Johnson played well too, I guess.
I gave you that.
Chetty.
Well, yeah, Chetty's won it this year too. I think even Noah.
Yeah, Noah.
Noah Sigley.
And Noah, yeah, okay.
He's played very well in some of these games down the stretch here of the season.
Yeah.
And maybe it make him defensive. Just make Spoon offensive and Noah defensive.
And Aaron Johnson had a good game too, as an honorable mention.
That's true. Aaron Johnson.
Yeah, he had maybe give him offensive. Spoon man's going to be good. He had a good breakout play for highlight, but Aaron Johnson's filled in this year really well on tight end.
Yeah,
I'll give him offensive. How about that? Yeah.
All right.
And Noah Sigley, defensive player of the game.
That's a good idea. Let's do that.
Yep, Aaron Johnson and Noah Sigley are offensive and defensive Conneaut Dairy Queen players of the game tonight. And are we even going to snap one more time? I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
They're not even going to bother. So.
Yeah, we're going to have lots of great moments down the line for Spoon.
And that's going to be
right?
it, yeah.
We're going to be calling his name and feeding them blizzards for years to come.
Yep, blizzards on blizzards.
That's the final score of this one, folks, from Madison. It is Madison 43, Conneaut Spartans 7. That is the final for this game and for the season.
Yeah, and Madison goes to 7-3 on the season, and they're going to be on their way in the playoffs, and we wish them good luck, and they're a very good team. And Conneaut falls to 4-6 on the year.
It was a good year, but you know,
better than
last year. They got 4 wins this year. A lot of improvements from Colby Stiltner and a lot of the team, and we noticed that quite a bit. You know, and Rocco putting together some really good games, especially Lakeside being probably the biggest game of the year for them. So
huge game.
Yeah, so great job for Rocco and the Spartans this year, and look forward to next year, and we'll look forward to basketball. And from all of us here, Ben Jarvie, Matt Jarvie. So long, everyone. Have a good night. Madison beats Conneaut 43-7 in the final, and we'll be looking forward to talking to you during basketball season in a month.
Yeah, have a good fall, too. Good
And,
night.
Yep, have a good night, everyone. Thank you. Good night.
Lake Effect Media and Spartan Nation present Conneaut Spartans football on WOW TV, 1360 AM and WOW 102.9, and always free. Brought to you by your great Spartan sponsors, Conneaut Dairy Queen. Enjoy lunch, dinner, or a cool treat soon at your Conneaut DQ. Chris Brecht State Farm Insurance, here to help life go right. Conneaut Savings Bank, come grow with us in Conneaut and Austinburg. University Hospital Conneaut Medical Center, advancing the science of health and the art of compassion. Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store, not lower quality, just the lowest prices every day. And Gerda's Pharmacy, family owned for over 60 years on Main Street, Conneaut.